I haven't been recording this whole time.
Oh, what the F?
It's been streaming though.
Oh,
Okay.
Let's get this relocated, please. Bring it over there.
Demand if I do.
Darius. You're the armless guy, right?
Armless guy with like the staff thingy, hooky thing.
Are both my dudes armless?
No. I'm the non-armless guy.
Oh, there's one over there. With like a sword.
Tomas is like...
This guy?
You need
Just get him down there.
no.
Oh,
yeah.
Ow.
Oh, that's fine.
She was like, why don't you take a bath? And I was like, because you can't fit.
Lena.
What?
Because you can't fit.
I'm going to help her. So
Basilic.
This is us. Basilic's not there.
Not there. You're right.
What is the character? She's like really big.
Yeah, her name's Kate.
Who are we using for Rogar?
And like, she was like,
It's
really
like-
sad because something bad happened.
Go to the...
And her mom's like, why don't you shower? She's like, I can't.
She's like, I'll
this
run
guy?
you a bath.
No, the one next to you.
And then he's like,
No.
I can't take a bath. I don't care. And I'm like,
Can't take a bath, what?
It's a tender moment. And he's
Can't take
Oh, and Nox.
Nox.
Nax.
Nox. You're in stealth mode still, right?
Oh yeah.
You're like...
You had been stealth that whole time.
Damn right. Alan, you're gonna like one shot.
And you hadn't come out yet.
wait
Because we
until-
asked you, we were like, are you coming out for the combat? And you were like, not yet.
into the moments,
He
right?
literally said that. He was like, not yet.
You're like focusing. I know what I'm,
Everybody's
I know what
passed
I'm
out. We need one final blow. Ian comes out.
doing. He's gonna be stabbing me.
Alright, man. Pay attention. Combat.
Probably have a hairball in a opportune moment.
There he is, get him!
Next time Nox rolls on that one, he needs to throw up a hairball.
You cannot find any litter anywhere.
No. Pretty sure I said 8.
Who's that? Barbarian.
Did I say 8 last time? I think yeah.
8?
Yeah, 8.
Yeah, you guys are going up against a fuck ton.
No, I thought you said 4.
No.
Are you sure? This is really bad. I think Robert is gonna run away. I'm dying. Can I turn into a dragon? Is that a thing?
No.
You're half dragon. You're
Fly
Can
away.
I call the one who's...
Bogart's like, I want to get away.
I want all the spice. I can't even, like, my horse run away. He gets spooked.
Yeah, you guys still have horses somewhere.
Oh, cool. Mine like bye, deuces.
I would be full if someone got me a brownie sundae like they said they would.
okay. So. Oh shit! I had to roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I already rolled for them, guys. I'm amazing.
My. The first thing I'm gonna do is cast Armor of Atlantis. See if my last couple. These dudes are like not pushovers. They're like solid.
Yeah, these guys are tough. Hold
I
on.
looked them up. They fuck shit up.
Hold on.
I'm sorry. What did you say? You looked them up?
Yeah.
You looked up werebears?
Yeah.
Look at you.
You silly fucker.
Metagaming.
That is not good.
Metagaming.
Why?
See, now what he has to do is he has to fudge them a little bit so you don't know who they actually are.
What do you mean?
And that
Wait.
can be a good thing or a bad thing. Most likely a bad thing.
I don't what's going on.
Because essentially if you know the stats, you can break the combat.
No, I don't remember that. I'm not. My memory sucks. I only know this.
Of course. No, I totally believe you.
Oh, for real?
No, I do. No, I believe you. I do. I believe you.
That doesn't sound like someone.
No. I mean, no, dude. I totally
Why
believe
you
you.
high pitch like that? Why you support your voice is like going?
No, dude. I mean, I totally believe you, dude. I totally believe you.
It's a mozzarella insight check.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how they look.
No, I totally believe you.
Stop looking that much up.
Which I don't get it. Like they.
I don't have an imagination.
Yeah, that's why.
I do need
So-
for half of these creatures.
Probably
Surprisingly,
like tougher now, or like easier.
And so did you entertain or annoy the DM?
Or actually,
I think
Ian. Did you put Twitch on your Discord on your phone? Did you put Discord on your phone? Let's get a picture of this and we'll post it to the Discord. If you guys want to see maps of tonight's games, we'll have them periodically posted to the Discord channel.
I don't know. What
That's a pretty good idea, right? Does that seem like a good idea to you guys?
Shut up.
Post it to the Verathian Sagas one.
Shaka bra.
Shaka bruh. Yeah.
Chocolate bra.
So, at the top of the round, we have Bear with a Battle Axe #1, which is going to be represented by the dwarf with the long sword.
Where's Zombie?
Oh.
Are you sure you said 8? 8? That's a lot.
Seems like a lot.
I think you said dos.
I think you said 4.
I think you said 1.
You think I said 4?
How big?
I also am pretty sure that you did not say it 8. I don't know how much it was, but I don't think it was.
You gotta check the tape.
It wouldn't make any sense that he would have 8 pre-rolled.
I do have 8 pre-rolled.
It does make sense.
Well, he also said, "What are your initiative rolls?" when he wrote them down last time. So.
Are you? I don't see. Are you there?
Yeah, but then he found it.
No.
You're not there. Let's play.
Got him. At the top of the round, we have the Dwarven dude. He is going to
Fuck shit up.
Basically, in a nutshell.
1.
In a nutshell. In a nutshell. Wait.
So-
Cilantro. They are.
What?
Werebears.
Move this dude. Move this dude up onto the blonde
They
guy.
can turn into like actual bears too.
That guy?
Yeah, right there. Perfect. And he's gonna take some swings on this
Who's
motherfucker.
the blonde guy?
That's not my friend. I don't care.
The blonde guy is the guardsman
Oh.
that you came upon and you decided to heal.
Nice, nice in the woods. Like what?
And you rushed in with a spear and a short sword in hand. And that is going to... Oh shit, might be. Swinging with his great axe. That's gonna hit!
Uh-oh. He gonna die.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Raise him in the zone.
Slashes across his back. The guy just...
I can,
From the house, you go
but
like,
I'm
wait,
not there.
zombie time.
Me and Kyron are shopping.
Wow.
Shopping trip.
Funky town.
However, it is now Rogar's Cilantro's turn.
I cast armor
Wait,
over
what happened to
Agnus
the
on
guy?
myself.
Armor of Agathos.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's that?
So he gains.
I got
5 temporary
5
points.
until I get hit, and then that 5 becomes damage.
Yeah,
No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'cause
sure.
the next creature to hit you with a melee attack suffers 5 cold damage.
Oh, and it's like a one-time thing.
Yeah.
It's like temporary hit points too, right?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only know that because Master cast.
Basilisk.
Is that all you're gonna do? Just cast the armor of Agathos?
Yeah.
Or Agathos?
That's an action.
That's an action. I only have one.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's an action. Let me double
Yeah,
check.
it is. I
Lena, what's your what's your base dexterity?
a million.
Yeah.
15.
Okay. It is now your turn.
Yep. That's one action.
Am I far away enough to shoot?
You're
Who's,
like-
who's Who's in my pack? Who is that?
That's me.
I'm pretty sure most of them are here.
You can shoot between my armpits.
I think the only one you
That's fine.
can't hit is the guy all the way over here because the building blocks your line of sight.
Those two of them are here. Everybody else is here.
No, I think it's just the one. You can see it. It's like the line's right there.
So I can hit this one.
You can hit anything except the chick right here.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh, hey. By the way, hello to Kobe
Hello, Colby. What's up, man?
and Nettle85.
What up? What
What
up?
up?
Hi,
Hello.
I'm Nettle 85.
Thanks for
she's
joining
gonna
us.
Attempt to hit that guy. That little thing.
That-
That guy right there?
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and roll to attack.
Roll that 20. Yes.
Jeez, 24.
That's 40.
24.
That actually just barely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
What the
I'm
fuck?
kidding, no, that totally just hits by a mile.
Jesus, I was about to be shook.
My next, what'd you roll? My next action is like, bye, bitches.
Hope you guys can kill them with getting hit by, with Armor of Agathis on you.
Wait, what'd you roll?
24.
Does it barely hit? Oh,
Barely
no.
hits. AC of 23. What the fuck?
I got you. I played a trick on you and I got you. I got you
I
so,
knew that you were
I got you so fucking good. I got you so fucking good, dude.
It's a 9.
I was like, what? No, wait! Oh, I already know it.
Chunk it.
Is he dying?
The arrow flies through the air and
Looking for us.
smacks him square in his shoulder. Kind of rolls back and roars a little bit like. He
Ow.
looks down at it. He just slaps the arrow,
Oh,
throws the shaft down,
Oh, damn, son.
and just slaps the edge of his battle axe and just roars. Just. Woo!
Give a second
Oh, you made him mad.
Awesome.
Yeah, can I attack him again?
Yes. Yes, you may.
Do you have any spells?
What's the
Hunter's mark.
But you can't break up your action.
Yeah.
You pass it up.
Oh, it's not enough.
Can I see the player's handbook, please?
That says 16.
That hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah! Come on, babe.
That's it. 13.
Points of damage. Nice. As you take your second shot, it slams into his other shoulder. He turns back around. He doesn't roar this time, but if bears could smile, this motherfucker looks like he's smiling at you. It is now. I assume that's the end of your turn. No, wait, you still have your bonus action.
No, but you can just have it ready on somebody.
Next one's gonna be.
Can I cast
True
Hunter's
strike.
Mark on him then?
You may.
That's the one on the far left, right?
That's the one closest to me, the scarecrow.
Yep. That's what I'm gonna go for.
It is now bear number 2's turn. That's going to be the chick with the hammer. 5, 10, 15, sorry. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So can you move her basically right next to the dwarf?
Who? Oh.
The chick with the hammer. Yeah, right next to the dwarf. Adjacent. Yeah, right there. Right there. Could you move the building back, please? The little napkin. Yeah. A little bit back. There we go. Perfect. Thank you. And she is going to take some swings.
I don't know what that means.
Only one of which is going to hit. The swing.
Type of damage.
She slashes across his torso. And he shakes it off and he just sort of just. It is now. Nox's turn. Nox, what are you doing?
Yep. We are.
This one. Want to get in line of sight, completely hidden.
Of this guy here. So can I like go here and shoot between those guys? Still get him?
It'll reveal your position.
But I'm hidden. So how can I remain hidden and still, you know, take a pot shot?
You can't.
I can't.
Not really.
But I'm a shadow walker.
What do you mean you're a Shadow Walker?
Whatever, when I dealt with Vaz, she taught me how to be able to, you know, hide in plain sight. You know, even while, you know, basically.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. You got that Skulker perk where you don't reveal your. Okay.
Yep.
No, then you're correct.
So that's what I want to do.
Okay, go ahead and put yourself where you want to go.
Boop. So I want to put a hunter's mark on this dude here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take a shot.
Wait. He's already got one on him from Deneb.
Oh, so I can still just attack and stack on top of that? I thought that. I think that only pertains to her though. Or is that everybody that attacks? Because if that's the case, we have not been playing that way.
I think you have to. I guess it doesn't. I guess it has to stack. So yeah,
I think it's per individual. No. If I'm not mistaken. But you got the player's handbook right here if you want to double check that.
It's just whoever casts.
I also have the player's handbook right here.
So if I put a hunter's mark on it, it's not like in World of Warcraft where everyone that hits it gets bonuses. It's just for that one person.
It's your own hunter.
That's what I thought. So I'm doing that myself. But I get to attack with advantage, right?
No, never did it.
Because I'm hidden.
Yes. Just one.
Guys, I got 6 whole rolls of paper towels. I'm finding Hunter's Mark right now. You can choose a creature you see within range and mystically mark it as your core. Until the spell ends, you deal an extra 1d6 to the damage whenever you hit it with a weapon attack, and you have advantage.
You.
Yeah.
And you have advantage.
Yeah. Oh, and you have advantage on any wisdom or perception or survival check to find it. And it lasts for an hour.
Cool.
But I think you have to cast your own hunter's mark.
Like if someone's running away, I can put a hunter's mark on them, but I can track them. Oh, that's awesome, actually. I did not know that part. Alright.
When you cast it at higher levels, you can make it go up to 8 hours. And then if you cast it even higher, you can go up to 24.
So can I cast another spell in the same turn or no?
You can cast a spell as an action. But you can do a bonus action as your hunter's mark. But then you have to do your action as well.
I'll just wait till my next shot then. Alright, so I get to roll with advantage, right? Because I'm hidden?
You may.
Proceed.
Yes. A million. So I got 22.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
So,
He's also been damaged already.
yeah, I'm just trying to finish him off. Hopefully. So 7 plus 10 is 17. Plus 5, so 17 is 22 plus 6. 22 is 28. Yeah, sorry. And then I get a 1d6 for the hunter's mark.
Did you already have your Colossus?
Oh wait, no, I did. Yes, no, I didn't actually.
Fucking Christ.
So wait, I'm at 28.
Exactly.
So 30 even, and then Colossus Slayer is a 1d8. So 35.
He doesn't say that much. It's a Colossus Slayer.
One hit. 30 damage. Oh, I feel like shit now.
Yeah. So, as your
Is he laughing now?
Your bow glows blue and your arrow fires across the battlefield. It slices into the shoulder of this individual, who at one point was smiling at Deneb and now is taken aback by the sheer force of the shot into his shoulder. Let me see, hold on. Please and thank you.
And basically learn that. I'll always be woman. Double vocal, baby. Or double,
He's looking like he's taking some damage.
I hit this ass for 35. What?
Good luck.
He's taking how much?
Did you have a second attack?
Oh, I do have a second attack. Yeah. Here we go. So obviously I'm not hitting anymore.
Yeah.
Alright,
This
so-
one you can't. You also will not be able to roll with your the water damage or the ice damage.
Okay. So 21.
Just barely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
So without the water damage,
And you don't get Colossus Slayer.
we do, and I don't get Colossus Slayer.
No, it's just once per turn.
Jesus. All right. So 13. 13. So it's 19. But I still have a 100's mark.
Yeah.
19. So that's a 25.
25. As your second arrow streaks through the air, slapping in just below his throat. You
Except the cow bear.
as he grabs it and breaks it. He looks at you dead in the eyes in the forest. And he
Dies.
Just ice man.
por favor.
One back.
Gracias.
I know.
And they're homebrew. They're homebrew.
What was your stealth check, by the way, for that whole thing? Do you remember?
No, from last week?
Yeah.
No way. I just know that I was hidden. Thanks, buddy.
Si, senor.
All
It's
right.
endless here for me, but 60 points in one turn. That's a shitload of damage.
60?
60 total, yeah.
Allah.
63,
Ooh.
63?
Call it.
38, and 25.
Oh, 38. Oh, that's what it was. I thought it was 35.
One day I will be like you. Maybe not.
Hair all over.
But I'll try.
It is now.
So he's still alive? Jesus Christ.
It is now the White's turn. The dude with the head and the sword.
You mean me?
down for what?
Yeah, Jairo.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, let's switch it out.
I'll
We can switch it out.
I don't care. I'm not there. It's fine.
Okay.
We're gonna die when we
Um,
start attacking. Oh, like 10 of them.
1, 2. This one is going to pull out a bow and arrow and take a knee. Take a shot
And who?
at the big motherfucker,
Yeah, kill him.
and that's gonna hit.
That man is getting wailed on.
We kill him. Like, oh, no,
This
I
one
thought
almost
he
was bad.
Well, he was the one that got
You
so
healed
excited.
him.
Like,
You healed him, and then you drank a potion because he was like, "I just want to make sure I can trust you."
well, now he's gonna die.
And as I take that shot, it flies through the air, slamming into his knee, and he drops down.
Fucking idiot.
Did I took an arrow to the knee?
Buddy.
I used to be, I used to be a servant.
Everything
but then
gonna
it's
be
gonna
okay, buddy. Oh, poor buddy.
Buddy, what's my good?
Oh
He's
no.
pro now, isn't he?
You should show us spectacle.
Is it nice?
Yeah.
Man, why did they do that?
So he's
Alex, move. Please. And you other one. Hey, never mind. He healed me. 10 points.
The orange-haired guy is gonna move up next to the girl with the hammer. No.
This guy.
No, the orange-haired guy. Yeah, there you
And the ginger?
go. Yeah, the ginger.
Ginger. Him, her. Hey, him.
In her.
Move the chick with the hook up next to the red-headed guy, but one closer to me.
Ole.
No. One to the right.
Went to the right.
My right. There we go. It is now Darius's turn. Darius, what are you doing?
Link.
Who's with the axe on our side?
Huh?
Roll up.
Oh yeah, it's Rogar.
Load the spice.
everybody behind the guy who's prone is angry.
His body is on the table.
Is that guy dead?
No, he's like down on a knee.
Doesn't look well.
Or
He's pulling a Boromir right now.
Like 8 bears after him, he's like on the floor.
He's got like 3 arrows in him, just still kicking.
That scene where he pulls his sword into him, and he's like, that was so freaking good. There's like,
Lurts.
whatever. His head just goes.
Yeah.
Mad.
Well,
respect for
wait.
that guy.
Yeah, they're crazy.
So
We
freaking
can
awesome.
we can Skype her in. I don't want to.
This one remembers unspoiled and untouched. This one can't hold his grog. What about the legs? They don't eat those.
Legs?
How about it's
I like legs. Delicious.
The lines in that movie are just so good.
Oh, they look tasty. Yeah, what about them?
He finds the
What about that
little
thing?
shirt. He's like, that shiny shirt, that's mine. Finding out the little shirt. But it's just like,
Yeah,
And Sam is like,
undead.
he like stumbles in there.
He basically like scares them away because he's fat.
I'm gonna rush up on the guard and heal him. Use Cure Wounds for 4 charges off my staff of healing.
Okay.
Wait, where are you exactly putting that stuff?
Doesn't
Where
matter.
goddamn well
Tushy!
He's getting felt better, that's all that matters. So we got 2 6s to start. Alright, so there's 12 points.
Nice.
Who numbers the wins?
And then 2 2s. So we're looking at 4 16. Feel that bad. Man, Gem, 16 points of health.
All right.
Hell yeah.
As like the arrow just sort of
Yeah.
like halfway pops
I
out of his
sense
knee,
that.
but still embedded in
That
there.
is not the first heal. That's the last heal.
The slashes
Wait,
across
yeah.
his chest slowly begin to seal up.
Yeah.
He looks at you and just smiles, and he's like,
Can you cast?
"Thinking again, friend. I appreciate it."
Until everybody's dying. Almost.
His eyes glare back towards the werebears.
No,
Where are they?
Is that the end of your turn?
I have a half
Yeah,
action, right?
You have your bonus action, yeah.
I'm gonna touch a potion at his feet.
Okay.
Last healing potion.
Damn, son.
Try to keep this man with us.
Yeah, we do need a solid. Good move, man. That's solid.
oh
Keep it for yourself.
A little bottle like that shot.
Okay. So
Remember, it's a bonus action.
it is now bear number 6's turn. Bear number 6 is gonna be that big dude with the scimitar. No. Yeah, that guy.
It's a cemetery. Oh, yes, it is.
He's gonna run straight up on the blonde dude.
Here.
Yep.
Hey, Blondie.
And the blondie is still prone,
He's just like,
Oh shit.
and that's a natural 20.
oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh shit. Bye.
Coated twine!
Deuce.
No!
He's gone.
You guys are screwed.
We are.
We're not, he is.
I mean, oh
Oh,
no! Wait, hold on.
get screwed by a whole
I
bunch of
can't-
bears.
Hold on, I'm about to cast
Oh no,
Thunder
camera
Wave.
down.
It's a bear gangbang.
Oh no, the camera went down.
I kicked the thing on accident.
Oh no, oh no.
What have you done?
We still have the audio, guys.
Savage.
The electricity is back together. No? What's
Keep
happening?
it plugged in.
Is it? Oh, well, yeah, it is.
Should I use Thunder Wave?
Oh no, we're losing viewers. No, I'm kidding.
No,
I don't think you should use Thunder Wave right now.
No. it's-
Where are you with your hair?
I am also surrounded by.
You're surrounded by everybody, all of our
Yeah.
friends.
Fuck you.
And then run away.
I'll see you later.
Bye.
Sorry, I'm sorry. You need to press like a non button.
Nope.
Alex, maybe you should not see.
I was just moving.
There we go. Get out of there.
It's not my fault.
I got it.
Here's your whole face.
It wasn't there.
Like, comes back in.
His whole face is straight up. Yeah, there it is. Straight up in the middle of the whole stream.
It's like, turns on with just a nipple in the shot. Is that a milk dog?
Trying to milk that nip, dude?
That's in the drops.
The end.
Okay, so
Worth it? Yeah, or nay?
it is now. Oh, as he rushes up, he grabs the guy by the hair
Oh no.
with his
Beautiful.
with his
Not by his
with his
weave.
bear claws, and he grabs his shoulder, and
Jail's
bites
Oh no, that's horrible.
directly into the neck of this guy.
Holy shit, Eric, did you hear that?
By the shit out of
You
him.
didn't hear what just happened? This bear ran up there, our homeboy that we've been healing this entire time, grabbed him by the hair, exposed his throat, and then ripped his throat out.
He didn't rip his throat out. He just snapped down like on his shoulder and neck area.
Guess what,
And he's
guys?
like, I was feeling better.
What happens when you get bit by a lycanthrope?
Bro, it doesn't take immediate.
Get them in the secrets!
You guys gotta get the F out of there.
You don't, we're in a ravine.
And at that, the guy's eyes roll in the back of his head as he goes.
Right,
And his
never
head
mind.
slams into the ground.
I'm gonna attack him first and kill him while he's laying on the ground.
Oh
Yeah,
shit,
that's what I was thinking.
you guys are.
They're not zombies.
I don't know, man.
You know what? And within 2 minutes,
Yeah, I hope not.
we need to sit there and take out
Like,
these bears.
Express.
You guys need a
Whatever.
tactical retreat. Is what you need
It is now.
I kind of agree.
Yeah, no, I don't think we're gonna survive.
But how did we get in this position in the first place? Because of the explosion of the house?
to do. You guys followed him into the town.
That bug-looking guy's turn. The bug-looking guy is gonna take a shot at Darius.
Darius is dead.
I could,
What's your AC?
21.
21. Yeah, that doesn't hit.
I could move forward and do a thunder wave and you guys run.
He levels a crossbow and. However, it does not hit. Passing over your shoulder. It is now. Would have been the guard's turn.
He's unconscious.
It is now. The scarecrow's turn. Who got fucked up. He's gonna run up on Darius.
Hit him with the stick.
Me and Alex should have gone with you guys.
Yeah.
I think. Well, you were
That
the
first
last
attack is going to hit.
There we weren't.
Yes.
Darius, you take 12 points of slashing damage as the battle axe rakes across the front of your armor. It is now. Oh wait, I'm sorry. He has a second attack.
I mean, it's cool. He only got 25% of my health. First,
And as he takes a second swing, the great axe buries itself in the side of the building. Oh no, I'm sorry, in the ground. At your feet.
I'm okay with that.
It is now back to the top of the round. With bear number 1's turn. That dwarf motherfucker.
Wait,
He is gonna.
Did Tomas go?
Yeah.
He did? Oh, no.
Yeah, Rogar's
He's at the
second.
top of the round.
You haven't gone yet.
I don't know.
He hasn't gone yet.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, it's just.
You cast Armor of
Cast
Agathis
Armor
on
of
yourself.
Agathis on yourself.
Oh, that's right. You're right. You're
Oh
right.
no, I thought it was like my turn.
He was the
No,
first one.
I forgot that part.
Yeah, like,
It's
that's
about to
when
be
I
your
thought-
turn. You go next. It is now the dwarf with the longsword's turn. Dwarf with the longsword is going to take a step up to Darius. First attack.
No, stop.
He's going to miss.
Leave Benny alone!
As he slashes with his battle axe, it rakes across your shield. Second attack is just barely going to hit. As he rakes the battle axe across your shield, he grips it with his paw and ripping you close, grabbing your shoulder. He bites down into your flesh.
Yeesh.
You take
Can I protect you with my shield? No?
13 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh god.
Don't become a Lycan.
18.
That just barely makes it.
That's a really high check.
As you feel the
This is not
sting
We should take.
and the curse of lycanthropy begin to surge through your neck.
You guys need to
Utilizing your connection to mask, you burn it from your veins. However, that was a close one. It is now Rogar Cilantro's turn.
Alright, are we gonna leave? Try to leave this shit, or we're gonna hold it through and try to.
The choice is yours. I'm in combat. Like I'm
You're your own
actually
character, man.
engaged with somebody.
But don't be a bitch.
If you decide to run, you're pretty much digging me. But you do you.
No, I'm not gonna leave you guys. Alright, well, is that the one?
If we're gonna run, we need
That-
to all decide to run.
Yeah, that's the one who wants to attack first.
Twice.
Okay, so I'm gonna attack.
Here?
Yeah,
Alright, go ahead and roll to attack.
and I roll that and. What is it?
So what are you attacking with? Warhammer?
Yeah,
So you get 20.
so 20.
20 not natural. Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
So is it
1d8.
1d10?
1d8.
So you're gonna use.
It's 1d8. And then I'm not sure what the rest of that is.
It's 1d10 if he's using both hands.
So using both hands?
Yeah.
So yeah, there you go. So that's 1d10 plus 5 plus 3.
For this turn, it will mean that you don't have a +2 to your AC, whatever your AC is, because you don't have a shield out. You usually have a shield, right? Do you have a shield and a warhammer? Is that how you fight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you
have a
use
shield written down here though.
when you use your two-handed warhammer, it's going to mean that for the remainder of your turn, you're like wielding a two-handed warhammer. You're going to be able to roll with a higher damage, but it's going to make you more vulnerable.
Well, in that case, I'm like, what? Ah, no, fuck it. Go ahead.
his AC's 18.
Yeah.
Where did it turn?
So 1d10, yeah.
Turn first is
Bah.
Yeah, you gotta do something for
It's
this.
a 5.
So you get 5 plus 5 plus 3.
Try to do something for the crowd.
So you get a total of 13.
13 damage on that motherfucker.
Yeah, I
13
do,
damage?
But I'm not
Is
there.
that right? Hold on a second.
Turn first is like the
That's
best.
what
You have a
I
second
would do
attack,
for
right?
I have a second attack, but I was thinking about doing the through a strike for next time I roll with the
First things first, I'd have been.
He has 2 attacks. He's a fighter.
No, I wasn't debating that. I was
Oh.
saying if he had any other bonuses of what he's doing or
Oh,
special
yeah.
moves.
I know he's got action surge, he's got second wind.
So this, let's see, you already did that. So if somebody hits you, then okay. What's Thunderwave?
I
Thunder
do a
wave.
thunder wave and heal everyone in a square next to me.
Oh, I see. So if you ran in here and you did Thunderwave, you could just murk all those
Yeah,
guys?
fuck those.
Okay. It did.
So should I do through strike and like for the next time I attack I'll roll with an advantage, or should I just attack?
I think you need to do that at the beginning of your turn, or I'm not sure.
True Strike, it's an action to cast it.
Oh, so you would get a second attack. I would. So he's still alive?
You've made one attack already, so you can't do True Strike now.
Okay.
Oh, we'll have to do it first.
You can make 2 attacks as part of your action, but you can't take...
Oh, I see.
Unless
you-
you use your action surge.
Yeah, unless you use your action surge.
Yeah, don't do that.
I'll attack him. I'll do the attack. Oh, Jesus Christ. 16.
That just barely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yay.
13. Right? Yeah.
As you with your warhammer against his chest, he as his head goes down, you smash him over his shoulders. He is looking rough, but he is still standing. It is now... I imagine that's the end of your turn. You have your bonus action.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. It is now Lena's turn.
Can I attack that guy I put a hunter's mark on?
Yeah.
Scarecrow guy?
Yeah, go ahead and roll to attack.
With
So many
advantage.
of them that are just swinging.
Why with advantage?
Doesn't she get it because she's... Because that's what hunter's mark is?
No, it's extra damage.
Oh, never mind.
Charm person makes him frightened. We have to
It's
either
a 10.
attack
Yeah, that's not going to do it. As you take your first shot with your bow, it passes over his head.
him. Those guys that ran up on us, but it's about to be your turn.
You have a second attack, as well as your bonus action and your movement.
Go for a minor.
You didn't kill him?
No, you saw Hunter.
I'll attack again.
All right, go ahead and roll roll to attack. Pardon me. Don't roll damage yet.
I wish.
Oh, God.
No!
Natural.
Oh.
Go ahead and roll damage.
What?
I said go ahead and roll damage.
Or you roll with it. Get it?
Just roll really low. And
Don't
shoot.
don't roll Hunter's Mark though.
So just gonna be
Is that max damage?
Too late.
60.
Plus 8?
Ding.
Oh, yeah, 16.
Don't hit me.
All right, roll a d4 for me real quick. Or actually, just roll the d10s, the percentage die.
Roll both of them?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I need a
That's
percentage.
your percentage.
34. How much damage did you roll?
16.
Yeah, 60.
16. Darius, you take 16 points of piercing damage. An arrow
no.
slams between your shoulder blades.
Wait, what?
He really wants you dead.
What happened?
She shot Darius in the back.
Because she rolled a 9?
Just roll the natural.
She rolled a natural 1.
Oh, so she rolled a 9.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh.
The first attack was a 9, I think. Or the first attack was a 10. Second attack was a nat 1.
Is it wrong?
Lena, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. It is now, the, chick with the hammer's turn. Chick with the hammer is going to,
I can't tell you how many times he has done that to me.
she's going to step on above the body of the downed,
Night.
Blondie. And she's going to make some attacks on Darius.
Wait, hold on. How is she getting past everybody in order to get to him?
She's stepping over the body of the guy.
Does she have to roll an athletics check?
To step over the body?
Yeah.
Yeah, she makes it.
Okay.
Uh,
I was just hoping she trips.
However, as she steps over and makes attack with her great axe, she rolled just an unnatural 20, which does not hit your AC, as the great axe slides across your
unnatural.
shield.
That unnatural.
Holy crap, you scared me. Even though you said it in plain English.
However, the second attack is going to hit. You take
400.
15 points of slashing damage.
And I'm down.
Maybe we should
Which one is
reassess our
negative?
situation.
Negative health.
Negative is not a thing.
Alright, now I'm definitely wrong.
It just means you're unconscious.
That's Pathfinder. I don't fuck with Pathfinder rules.
Okay, okay, I can do it.
It is now.
I'm running with buddy. No.
That was the hammer check, right? It is now Nox's turn.
Alright, so I'm gonna take a shot at this guy. Am I in line of sight? Or do I need to move over?
The Scarecrow?
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to move over.
So we'll sit right here.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to attack.
17?
17 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
That would be your action.
So for me to pick him up and leave, do I have to roll for like anything?
So
have
we
to
say 8,
use
so
your
it's
And
14.
then stay there with him like
No, then use your movement to get out.
You're gonna have to, and you're gonna probably, they're gonna be able to roll to attack you. They're gonna have an
Yeah,
attack of
because
opportunity.
33.
yeah, but I'm gonna stay on. Yeah, we.
His fate is yours.
Can I shoot through him and hit somebody else?
What did you roll to hit him?
33.
That was damage. What did you roll to hit him?
17. Okay.
I mean, you can dash.
And it's a bear?
Just double your
Is a werebear.
60.
Or it is a bear that is standing upright holding a battle axe.
Okay, so I shoot him right through his muzzle.
All right. Yeah, you as he looks towards you, battle axe at the ready. You fire a shot passing square through his nose
That's hero dying.
into his nostrils.
Good luck, buddy.
It is now. Oh, you can turn the light back on, by the
I
way.
get a second attack.
You can turn the light back on. It's on the right hand side. I just turned it off because nobody was out there for a bit.
I get a second attack.
You do? Go ahead and roll to attack. Who are you attacking?
Nobody else is taking damage?
Nope.
Alright, so...
By the way, as a bonus action, you can move your hunter's mark.
So for me to
Yes.
escape,
But
As
so-
well as
Just
Lena.
explore, roll.
Lena,
to escape him.
as a bonus action, you can move your bonus, or you can hunter's mark. You can move your
He says,
as a bonus, you can move your hunter's mark because your target has been reduced to 0 hit points.
That means I can do that as a bonus
Pretty
action,
strong.
but I can still attack.
No,
Okay.
you have to finish your attack, but on the end of your attack, you can bonus action to.
Okay. We attack hammer chick.
Okay, go ahead and roll to attack.
fights usually less than
Natural 20.
Woo!
Yes!
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Like, got it on the Alex, really.
Do I still got my bonuses or no?
Like Yondu?
Yeah, but yeah.
She hasn't been damaged, so no damage bonus.
So that's the Colossus, but the other bonuses.
It's your first attack on her, so yes. Or first hit. First hit. All the salt from the tortilla chips made my lip a little swollen.
Oh, really? I feel bloated from all the chips. I'm like, I look a lot.
It's the micro abrasions from the chip surface with the salt.
Oh.
You guys know what I'm talking about, though, right?
Yeah. That
So
happens
20,
to me
23. And then that's times 2.
It's your dice roll times 2 plus your bonus.
So 23. Okay, so 30.
What did you roll on the dice?
7.
So it's 14 plus your bonuses.
Yeah, so it's 30.
You have a plus 16 damage bonus.
I get plus 10, and then I get a plus 6 for being an ice. Ice attack.
You have a plus 10 damage bonus.
Yeah.
What'd you get a plus 10 damage bonus for?
It says 1d8 plus 10, then plus 1d8, which would be for the Colossus. If I
What's your
add-
what kind of bow is it? Is it plus 1 bow?
I think I tricked it out twice. Yeah, so it's a plus 1 bow plus the ice augmentation.
And what's your dexterity?
8. Oh, dexterity is 18 plus 5.
18's a plus 4.
Then I had something here saying is, but I had my spiral ring, which is a dex plus 1.
You have your what?
I said I had a spiral ring, which is a dex plus 1.
Oh, okay.
It's a 2.
So that makes it a 19, or was it a 17 before?
It was 17, so it's 4. It's 4 then.
So it's plus 4. And then you also so your damage is plus 5 because it's plus 1 bow. and then you get the ice, whatever the ice damage is, which was, how much was it for the ice damage?
6.
It was a d6?
No, it's +6. Ice.
Was that supposed to take place of the water damage?
No.
Because that was...
One was an ice damage, and then it was a 1d8 for my water damage.
It was 1d6 for the water damage.
It just said +6. It was 1d6 for the hunter's mark.
Yeah, but then I also made the water damage 1d6.
It's 1d6 then?
Yeah, so if you upgraded it to like frost, it's still 1d6, but it's frost damage, which is or ice damage, which is a different type, which is an actual like legitimate damage type. Whereas water damage wasn't really a legitimate damage type.
So if I had 7 times 2, that's 14, plus 5 is 19, and then I can roll 1 for the ice then. Right?
Yeah.
So 21. I got 2.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you rolled 21 damage from the frost. I was like, what? So 21 total damage. Okay, so as you fire a shot at the chick with the hammer, it slams into their chest. Ice spreads across it as the fur becomes coated in frost. The bear sort of staggers back, gripping their chest before roaring at you. That was your second attack, right?
Yep, so
okay.
As a bonus action, I want a marker.
Okay. Alright. It is now the end of your turn. It is now number 3's turn, which I believe was the What.
Also known as Chiron.
Also known as Charon. And he's going to take a shot at Lena.
What?
Lena, what's your AC?
Isn't this Lena right here?
Yeah, that guy's the guy down over there.
Him?
Yeah.
Is this not a building?
Oh wait, does he not have a clean line of sight? It looks like he does from my end.
Pretty sure that he does.
Oh no, you're right. You're absolutely right. He's gonna take a couple steps to the left.
My measuring stick.
So move him over. Yeah.
Well, now he's got it.
Now he's got it.
Oh, now
Probably
I
here,
see.
I guess.
What's your AC, Lena?
Doesn't he have to shoot over these dudes, his pals, though? Isn't that like a disadvantage something?
It increases the AC. 15. Yeah, it's gonna miss. As the arrow flies overhead, it
Click, click, click.
rattles across the building. It is now redheaded stepchild's turn. Redheaded stepchild is gonna rush up to Rogar.
Bye.
Well, hold that.
And he's gonna make some attacks.
I am a soul.
The first attack is going to hit. The second attack, I believe, is going to miss. What's your AC without your shield?
18.
Yeah, that second attack is going to miss. However, the first one is going to hit. You take 8 points of slashing damage as a battle axe rakes through your armor.
He takes 5 because I have the thing.
That's right.
Oh, that's true. So you only take 3 points of damage.
Yep.
And he takes 5. That was 3, right? Or no, that was 4. So it would be 4.
Nice. Good move, Cilantro.
Yes, sir.
As the frost
Well, that's 5.
extends up his arm. It is now... Take these away from me, please. It is now...
Lips are looking kind of...
Yeah.
Looking rough.
Do I look weird?
No.
Your lips are actually
It is
bleeding.
fucking-
Looks like you got a snout the trout there, buddy. Fastest snout.
I'm so sorry. I can't eat Tostitos. I'm terribly allergic. It is now... It's already been Nox's turn, right?
I can go again.
So B4, B5's turn. B5 is the dude with No, it's the dude with the
Dude,
scimitar.
so weird.
Oh no, it is the dude. It is the chick with the hook. Chick with the hook is gonna step up on Rogar and make some attacks.
She can try. Can't succeed.
Both of which are going to miss. As she
I like.
with the great axe, you smash it to the side with your warhammer.
How's that?
It is now Darius's turn. I need you to make a death save, Darius.
Plus my con.
No, it's just,
Nope,
if
it's a
you
flat
roll
roll.
higher than a 10.
I
Okay.
rolled a 12.
That's a success.
He's alive.
Go ahead and mark a success. Anything 10 or above is a success. Double digit success, single digits failure.
If you roll a nat 20,
And you have 3.
My life is full of single digits.
It's on your main sheet.
Mine too.
It's like there's a little yeah. There's little dots.
Oh shit.
So
It is now-
Is there a limit to successes? For these
No,
these-
it's to get.
It is
Depends
now
on what you
B6's
get out.
turn,
Three
which
successes,
was
really?
the
Oh, okay.
dude with the scimitar. Dude with the scimitar is going to.
Pick up his sword that he buried in the ground.
I'm still gonna get the fuck out of that
Because remember, you got stuck in the ground last turn.
I think we should get the fuck out of
He did. He buried it on when he was attacking Darius.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought that was no. That was the scarecrow.
No. It was to do with the scimitar.
How was he attacking Darius before?
Venga todo.
Because it was his second attack, and on the second attack he buried in the ground.
No, but the guy with the scimitar is not within 5 feet of Darius.
Oh, he's right.
Oh. Shit.
Was it when he was attacking Darius, or was it when he was attacking the guardsman?
I'm not the other guy.
No, he was attacking Darius when he... Whoever got their sword stuck in the ground was attacking Darius.
It must have been a scarecrow then. I could have sworn it was scimitar guy. I remember that.
I remember that happening too, but I don't remember who did that. Shit.
Wait, think for a second. Who ripped out the dude's throat?
Scimitar guy.
Yeah, then they couldn't have been him then, because that was his final move. So it had to be a scarecrow guy. I don't remember that happening though.
Yeah. The final move of Scarecrow Man. It is now.
Who's been watching and paying attention, guys? Help us out in the comments line.
Yes. For those of you who haven't had nearly as much apple juice as us, nor nearly as much
Yeah, about
Air
wild green yonder,
rosemary.
rosemary,
Cilantro.
oregano,
Oregano.
spice from Lord Rogar Cilantro. We should start like
So the
a
broadcast
spice
is ended.
garden
Is
and
this
just
still
sell
open?
dried spices under the Lord Rogar Cilantro brand. Cilantro family approved.
I like this.
Cilantro ground, cilantro
Just a
broadcast
red
still up?
dragon. Just a red dragon, huh?
Is the broadcast still up?
It should be. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. That might be from before. Try reloading. Because I'm watching it right now.
Yeah, I'm watching this one.
Yeah, I watched you pick up your phone and everything. So,
You guys are about to die.
Really, it's like,
Muerto.
I like more.
alright, so I guess Deb's home.
What?
Deb is home now apparently. So I think she's gonna Skype in and all that for us. Just to hang out. I think that's the plan. Oh, no. No, okay.
Watch the stream.
She's going to see Disaster Artist.
Oh, okay, right on.
So, never mind. Thanks for getting our hopes up, Deb. Ruining all the fun. No, I'm kidding. Enjoy the Disaster Artist. I
Listen
actually
there,
really,
Deborah.
I really want to see that myself. Okay. So, Dupe of the Scimitar just went. It is now. Darius made a save. Oh, it's Dupe of the Scimitar. It is now. The bug person's turn.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Ooh, I don't know why that started happening, but thank you.
It was delicate, but it happened.
Anyway,
I mean, he was manly.
I don't need you to comment on the
The fragile.
the gender expression of my sneezes.
The gentleness of my sneeze.
Did I connect right here?
Both shots are gonna miss.
Finger and hair or something? Right here.
It is now.
It is an angry temple. It's not so good.
Scarecrow's dead. Back to the top of the round
The problem is that that's where my necklace is.
with
I think it's like irritating my necklace.
Dwarf with the longsword's turn. Dwarf with the longsword is gonna step up to Lena and make some swings.
Oh, shugs.
The first is going to hit,
My zombie!
and the second is going to miss. The first attack hits you for 6 points of slashing damage.
Thanks, buddy.
The second attack, as he goes to swing, passes over your shoulder. It is now. Gracias. It is now. Rogar's turn. Shit. Guys, I'm terribly sorry. I've delayed things by sending Rogar to get me apple juice.
Dip your finger in this.
Hold on, let's get a little.
Right, Rowan's gonna grab the person who's like
Thank you, sir.
fucked up and
I used to go nuts
Run
with my
away.
candles. I used to do that all the time.
Roll an athletics check.
I would.
By the way, guys, I'd like to point out that for those of you watching from Sunday night, you will recall that we lit the old Allie, Ian, Emmy candle for the purposes of honoring them. As it's a lovely candle, it was a lovely gesture
So what's the deal
for
with
Sunday.
this? Athletic is-
And actually, I think everybody on the Sunday stream wished Ian and the fam congratulations.
Oh.
Yeah, it was rather heartwarming. But Deneb, can you flash the
No.
can you flash those flames for the camera?
I think you're less athletic.
Thank you
than I
very
am.
much.
Jesus Christ.
As you can see, a luxurious gift candle from the folks at Allie, Ian, Emmy Enterprises.
Because I'm so lazy. That's kind of athletic.
Okay, what'd you roll for athletics?
What did you roll?
Roll. Hey, what'd you roll? For
A 2
a 2 total?
Plus what?
plus 5.
So a 7 to grab him and run?
Yeah.
So as you... Wait, who did you grab? Darius?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's like little and like dying.
He's so slippery.
He's like, oh my god.
As you grab him, you try to lift him up, but you realize
It's weak.
that... You're wearing plate mail, right?
Scale.
Scale mail. He's pretty fucking heavy with his shield and all that nonsense. So you have half movement once you've grabbed him. Which means, yeah.
Must be 15 then?
Yeah, that's 3 squares.
Alright, can I just start running?
Alright, so... you,
I came from the heart. Vámonos.
I was like, I started the burp and I was like, I gotta roll this into a word.
You gotta commit, man. You gotta.
I
So-
thought you were gonna turn into a werewolf for a second.
Dude, bro, you're getting the exterior.
Roll our real life initiative.
Yeah, seriously.
Okay, so
So as you move away from 2 of the enemies, I need you to just stand there for a second. One of them is an 18 and the other is a 15. Your AC is an 18, correct?
20. No.
Did you bring your shield? So you brought your shield out and grabbed him?
Yeah.
Okay. So neither of the attacks hit. However, as you did grab Darius, the dude with the longsword and the chick with the hammer have the attacks of opportunity as well.
Well, they can try.
The first set of attacks does not hit. And the second set of attacks does not hit as well.
Oh, nice, Rogar, keep going.
As both of them attempt to smack the body as it flies across the ground. However, they are not able to catch it. It is now...
Wait, did he move 15 feet away? Oh, yeah, he did.
Yeah. It is now Lena's turn.
Yeah, it's 5 and then 10.
Can I?
So is he running then?
Where's
Yeah.
where's the last where's Rogar?
Well, he grabbed Darius and dipped, but I mean, also Darius was in the middle of a bunch
You
of
can't
people.
really say dipped. He kind of derped.
Did he take Darius?
He grabbed Darius by the collar and dragged him 15 feet.
Right here.
Yeah.
Is where someone else is?
So Darius is still prone. However, he has been moved.
Can I use dash? Get out.
You'll need to take the action to disengage, which you can do, but like you have your normal movement, but because you're taking the action to disengage, you can't be hit as you move past people.
Okay.
So, however, will be your action. So you will still have your bonus in your movement. Okay, where are you moving to? What's
I
up?
guess in that direction,
Oh, that sucks. Where?
like straight up that way.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Bye, guys.
Why you too?
So can we actually run away from these people?
You can, yeah, you can run away if you want.
Okay.
I'm not your mom. You can, you don't have to.
I'm not your mom.
I know you're not my mom.
Alright, everybody?
Oh, I'm like.
Yeah, dude. I don't know why I'm like getting the sneezels too.
But it's good. It's okay. It's okay. I give you cilantro now.
Blood comes out of his nose.
Eat this cilantro and put some up your nose.
You guys gotta run.
If we run and we
He's
get
like
to,
20
a
inches
safe
later.
place,
He like
I
snot.
can come
He
back.
like he like snot rockets and it's just blood everywhere.
Yeah.
Infected with
We
rage.
just gotta escape.
All right, guys. What are we doing?
Well, okay, so who's
Oh, after Lena, it is now Chick with the Hammer's turn. Chick with the hammer is going to step up on Rogar and make some attacks. Can you put her next to Darius? Perfect. Thank you.
They really want you dead.
First attack is going to hit,
Him.
as well as the second attack. Both attacks hit Rogar.
Jesus Christ, how much health do you have?
Ouch.
This is
Put it in.
bookmark.
28.
I was gonna
First attack does 11 damage. And the second, Does 10. no, I'm sorry.
Actually, probably would.
It was 11 damage.
Yeah.
The second attack does 15. That's a total of 26 damage.
Jesus
I got
Christ.
2 health.
Yeah, you guys have got to get out of there.
Well, we'll try
It is
out.
now
You guys have
However,
got to start rolling some nat 20s.
Nox's turn.
Alright, I got a great idea. So,
Somebody cast darkness.
Close the door when you flush. It gets picked up on camera.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Nasty!
You shitter. You dirty shitter.
I'm so sorry.
So
you know what
I
happened? I got hit twice.
I'm gonna go ahead and
he's got
cast
two
Ensnaring
health
Strike. I'm going to cast Ensnaring Strike
Okay, who are you gonna cast it on?
on the chick that just attacked Cilantro.
Okay,
You can rebound back to like.
so go ahead and roll to attack.
Yeah, you.
I believe that you need to attack to hit her, right?
Yeah, it has to physically hit her, and then she gets a strength saving throw. Strength saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, Eric. Because I was gonna say.
I don't know,
I got
fighter.
29.
Don't worry, I know.
29 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
I mean, I remember reading the second wind thing. I just didn't think about it.
Has she been
Plus,
hit yet?
I played in your defense. I also played. Cheide,
Yes.
so-
You also have a
Yep,
hunter's mark on
inspiration.
her.
On your turn, you
inspiration.
can, as a bonus action, regain
Was it DM's inspiration?
1d10
Yeah.
plus your fighter
Okay.
level.
Well, not DM's inspiration, but water.
Oh, that's not inspiration.
Wow, I was just saying inspiration by
It's
the
extra
Netherlands.
damage.
Yeah. That's what
Yeah,
I mean.
yeah. Inspiration affects attack rolls.
Like, thing that you did.
All right. So
Action search or something.
Action. If you do an action search.
15 is 25, 25 is 30.
Yeah.
33.
So how far
33
was
points
that
of
from the
damage.
Out of the map?
And does she get ensnared or no?
You squares 5 feet.
Is it a strength save?
When it's
Yeah.
your turn, as a
What's the
bonus
DC?
action, you can. It's 1d10. plus
How
your
do I
fighter
check
level.
that?
You can only do it
It's your spell save DC.
one time
It'll be on your spell page.
until a short or long rest, but 1d10 plus your fighter level, you can regain that amount of health.
11.
She makes it.
Damn.
As your arrow flies through the air, slamming into her. How much damage did it do?
33.
1d10 plus
33.
Plus your fighter level, so 6.
Oh, Seth doesn't want to come hang?
But then after that, I can't do anything else.
It's a bonus action, so you can have your attack or whatever.
So I can do my action search.
So, it is now.
You get a second attack or bonus action?
You have both of those, yes.
So as my bonus action, I can't like set another spell then, can
It'll remove your hunter's mark. Because your hunter's mark is a concentration spell.
I? Yes. So what I want to do. Can I help Cilantro move the body? And run. And then put it down a spell.
So you've you've attacked already.
Yes.
So you need to make your second attack. And then as a bonus action, you can attempt to help Cilantro.
So I can't put okay, so I can't do the spell then.
No.
Okay, so I want to try to help him down then.
Okay. So, well, you have your second attack.
So I can attack and do
Don't
and try
attack
to
me.
make him.
You have to attack first, though.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Natural 20.
Who are you? You're attacking a hammer check?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah, kill that bitch.
Hey,
So 16,
yeah,
21. So 21 plus gives a plus 5.
nothing. I was just fucking with you. What?
Okay, so it's 16 because I got an 8.
Yeah.
And then plus 5 because it's my bonus.
So it's 21.
21 plus 1d8.
For what? Oh, for
Colossus,
Colossus Slayer?
yep.
Is that every attack, or is it just the first one?
It's just you get it once per turn.
Oh, then okay, then so I'm at what? So 21 and then my
That would be it then.
Hunter's mark. So Hunter's mark and then plus my ice damage.
Oh yeah, yeah, Hunter's Mark, yeah.
Hunter's
Well, you
mark
don't,
is-
because it's not the first attack you've made this round. So you don't get the ice damage. You had the ice damage on the first attack.
It's still 26 then.
Okay.
Hunter's mark.
Yeah. Okay.
That's why I stopped.
They're basically Doritos chips with only salt on it, but they
Yeah.
still ruin your lips.
Yeah. No, I've got the inner part of my lip is just like a large row of just swole.
So your lip is rotting out.
Yeah. No, it is. It's very angry.
And as you guys start,
It's very angry and its testicles are small.
Yeah.
Roger and drop.
And how? So the second attack was just 26. Okay.
Yeah.
So you take that second shot. It slams into their chest. They are still standing, but they are looking like they have taken a significant amount of damage. It is now.
Hold on, I'm trying to move them.
Yes. So bonus action. So go ahead and roll an athletics check.
You're gonna carry me and.
Was it really? I'm like, do me next.
16.
16.
Oh, why are you doing that?
It doesn't do anything.
It hurts my eyes.
Oh.
You're shining straight at me.
Yeah, as you grab Darius's other shoulder, you manage to move him another 5 feet, as Rogar's already moving at half. Oh, no. You move Darius 5 feet, Rogar stays behind. There you go.
What the hell, man?
I'm just gonna fucking drag along.
Well, you guys are both kind of like.
It is now
That makes sense. I'm 2 health. So.
the White's turn.
Oh jeez.
I can't even look at this.
I'm dead.
The White is gonna take a shot at Noxium. And that's not even the right dice. And that attack is going to miss. So, it is now B4's turn, and B4 is the redheaded stepchild. Redheaded stepchild is gonna step up to Rogar.
Oh no.
Bye.
Bye. Miss, please God, miss.
You have 2 health.
I'm
You know
dead.
you have to come get me.
Your AC is 21 or
Yeah, sure.
no? What was it?
It's 20.
25.
Is 20 flat?
20.
You're a lucky individual. 2 19s, 1 in 400,
Jesus.
or 2 unnatural 19s.
Okay. Am I
As
alive?
both swings.
No, you're still good.
And I'm like,
It is now Darius's. Oh no, I'm sorry, not Darius. It is now
there's.
the Scimitar guy's turn. Scimitar guy.
What? Rover too?
He's gonna step over the dead guard. So that's 10, 15, 20, and step right up in Rogar's face.
Oh god.
First attack misses with an 18. Second attack is what is that? That's a 14.
Yay!
Lucky shots again. By the way, did you guys know Logic worked at Joe's Crab Shack back in the day?
Really?
The one in Rio?
I think so.
Get the fuck?
He said he worked at Joe's Crab Shack, and I was like, he's from Gaithersburg, and I was like, that's the only Joe's around here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
He also worked
I
at
wonder if he
Wingstop,
knows if it
apparently.
was really ratchet.
I wonder how long ago it was.
It was a long ass time ago, because he was rapping
Before
like,
it was ratchet.
yeah. It is now
Said he worked there 10 years ago.
I'm
um
gonna ask him.
B5 just went. It is now Darius' turn. Darius, I need you to make a death saving throw.
That's gonna be a no from me, dog.
So that's 1 fail,
2.
2 passes.
I rolled.
Oh, you rolled a 2. Yeah, so it's 1 fail, 1 pass. Okay. It is now B6's turn. B6 is the bug, I believe. No. B6 is Hookworm. Hook Lady. Hook Lady is going to step up on Rogar. First attack is an 11. Second attack is a 23. That's going to hit.
Bye.
Cilantro, you take. $13 points of damage.
So I'm minus 12.
You pass out onto the ground.
Minus 11. Oh man.
It is now the bug person's turn. The bug person is going to take a shot at Nox.
On the ground.
I heard.
And those are going to miss. Or that is going to miss. It is now back to the top of the round with the long sword dwarf's turn. Longsword dwarf is gonna step up on you. And both of those attacks are going to miss. Yeah, I'm rolling fucking shitty.
You usually don't roll that bad.
I usually don't. It is now Rogar's turn. Rogar, I need you to make a death saving throw. Roll a d20 for me, please. No bonuses. What's your roll? 2? That's a failure. That's a failure!
I'm dying.
That's my voice cracked.
I'm dying.
That's a failure.
Adios.
It is
I
now
can see a tunnel.
Lena's turn. You can. Go ahead and roll to attack.
$24.
24 hits. Go ahead and roll damage. Who was the redheaded stepchild? Did I say that was the 5th guy? It was 1, 2, 3. He was 4. He was the 4 guy. So he's already taken damage. How much damage did you do?
14.
14? Who did you move your hunter's mark to, by the way?
Say, can I move it to him?
We can. That'll expend your bonus action.
Okay.
So that's the end of your turn. It is now... It's Nox's turn. Nox!
No, just 14.
Sorry, guys.
It's okay. Okie doke. By the way, everybody, you'll be happy to know that this evening, Alex, Ian, and I are doing Pajama Thursdays.
Well, I technically always do pajama Thursday.
Alex always wears pajamas, but don't let that shit on your fun. Me and Ian are also wearing pajamas.
Matt also always wears pajamas. Ian's the only one who's new to the pajama club.
I don't always wear pajamas, but when I do, I drink Dos
They are
Equis.
nice pajamas. Oh.
Anyway, no, don't let it ruin the fun, because, I mean...
No, I know. It's
It's
half Pajama Thursdays here on...
They would have shown up in pajamas, they just all
Have I
weren't
been
going
hit?
to school.
It is your turn.
Have I been hit?
Is that possible?
I don't know, maybe. I mean, you weren't
No,
hit
no,
recently.
No, yeah.
Not
No.
this. Not,
Okay,
not
just-
this round.
I wasn't sure if like something happened while I was gone.
Oh,
Yeah,
Tomas
I'm
is
dead.
down.
You've been
Did.
attacked like 4 times and missed.
Really?
Yeah, you're like, what?
You're over here like the Matrix, like. You're like an agent right now.
Yeah.
one has enemy and God on my side.
Oh, this one.
Fucking that video is so great.
This one is on the ground.
Don't fuck with me! I have the power of God and enemy on my side!
That's Nox right now.
That's the shit.
What are you gonna do?
That's the best video ever.
I'm running.
I like the way.
Are you gonna drop Darius?
Don't fuck with me. Like,
Alright,
I
go,
did
what are you
mention
doing?
straight to Tomas. Oh my
like-
God.
It's like a.
Is there anything near me?
yeah.
At all?
Yeah, there's a guy with a long... There's a bear right next to you.
I know, but anything other than
I've got
that?
an enemy by my side.
No.
There's no like shrubs, trees.
No, you're...
I will leave him. I'm like, yeah.
It's just got a fucking weapon. I don't even know what that is.
It's
Okay.
like a
Okay.
pole or something.
Okay, so I'm gonna do 2 things.
It's like a PVC pipe.
I'm gonna
No.
I'm gonna throw down a cordon of arrows around my person. I just throw 4 arrows into the ground.
Yeah.
And then I bolt.
Bears are like, what?
How does that work? Like, what's the whole thing?
So the thing is that it's a trap. That basically, if anybody is within 5 feet of the arrows, that anybody that's near it immediately get hit as soon as it's their turn. So if they go past that, or if they're nearby, then the arrows, pop
Oh,
off
one
and-
of- one of them will,
so-
like-
But no, not one. All 5, and it's 1d6 per.
Okay.
So
Oh, this is magic?
yeah.
Oh,
This is
cool.
vodka.
This is
Oh,
interesting.
this,
Um,
you have this
Yeah, it's it's called cordon of arrows.
Yeah, man, crumbs.
Do you have the stats up on it?
It's that ass, man.
It's in Player's Handbook. You have two. You have 2 of them down there, or you have 1 of them down there.
I'm sorry. It's 4. Excuse me. It's 4 times 1d6.
Okay.
We're leaving you in a row car.
They're leaving us on the
So I'm throwing the ground and I'm running.
Hold on. Did you throw me on the ground?
Yeah.
You
He
went
was
down.
carrying you, and then
He was
went
carrying
down.
you, and then
He
I
dumped ya.
went down, and then
He
like,
dumped you to
I-
drop
Yeah,
a
but
spell.
He grabbed me and pulled me 5 feet forward, no?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then it's now his turn again, and he dropped you, and he threw his spell down.
You guys gave me
So
shit for what
did-
I did to Randall.
Did you drop me like
No, this is the...
I can't blame them.
They don't know what you did to Randall.
But
No, I did tell them, remember?
You put him in this.
Oh, you did tell them.
I even told Erdan, and Erdan's like, you fucking idiot.
That's right. Oh no, you told Vakul.
Yeah, Vakul. Vakul's what I told
Er-
him. Vakul won in my head. He's like, don't even fucking talk to me no more.
Yeah.
All right. So.
It's up to you to save us.
All right. So what? So you're dropping the thing, and then what are you doing?
Like, bye.
So I guess I have to, attack of opportunity against me, but I'm running.
All right. That's gonna hit. You take
43 points of damage.
Karma's a bitch.
43 points of damage. No, I'm kidding. You take 11 points of slashing damage.
No,
That would have
I was
been
like-
gold.
no.
Exactly 43.
Like, how the F?
No more, no less.
He's at 11.
No mas.
I see
No.
spices.
I don't know what less is in Spanish. What's less in Spanish?
Menos.
Manos.
No mas, no menos. In Draconic.
Impressed.
So you take 11.
Spanish. I like
All right. No, honestly, like you guys like that Draconic is Spanish in this world,
Yeah,
right? I fuck with it, right?
It's like
cool.
every time I'm at the dinner table.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, they're speaking Draconic. I'm talking about it.
In his head, he's like, this makes so much sense.
Emmy, eat your raw goat's meat. Your charred goat's meat.
Your charred goose.
What's Inca Cola in Draconic?
What?
Inca Cola.
Inca cola. Inca cola.
To be fair,
It's delicious.
the last time I saw, the last few times I saw Emmy, she spoke way less Spanish than when I originally saw her.
All right.
I mean, she
So-
speaks it, but like she was,
It is now B3's turn, which is the What. The What is gonna take a shot at Nox,
Oh no!
and that's gonna miss. As the arrow passes overhead, that guy's missed his last couple shots.
Bye, bitches.
It is now B4's turn. B4 is the redheaded stepchild, and the redheaded stepchild, wouldn't you know it, is gonna rush up right into Nox's face.
I'm like 30 feet
5,
in the opposite
10,
direction. I'm 30 feet.
15, 20, 25, right into your face.
Wait, hold on. If we're doing that, then, if I'm here, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, if you want to play that game.
Okay, no, I didn't realize you had gone that far. Okay.
He's like outside of the world.
The world is flat, fuckers!
Bye. Again.
He's gonna get into Lena's face.
Oh,
She's been running this entire time.
She was still standing there.
No, she dipped a lot.
She dipped like 2 turns ago.
Yeah, she dipped like right there.
But
Because
she
she was
did
attacking from
two-
there.
two-
You did?
No, she
When
didn't.
did that happen? You didn't move on your last turn.
Wow. I got to save now. I'll never save that.
That's why I'm the DM, guys. I remember this shit.
I
And he's gonna miss! As he rushes up and swings on Lena.
Away, I think, after you.
Run into a
It is now Darius. Oh no, I'm sorry. It is now B5's turn, which is the dude with the scimitar. Dude with the scimitar is going to move up next to Rogar and chill
Last
out.
4. Like, I'm fucking man, like,
He's gonna stand next. He's gonna stand. Can you move the scimitar guy next to Rogar and the chick with the hammer?
you remember that? You
Perfect.
Good shit, Roger.
It is
Just now,
now
what is
Darius's turn. Darius, I need you to make a death saving throw.
This one is black one.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. Darius, you regain consciousness, finding yourself at a single health point and prone. It is now
Can you save me too?
B6's turn. B6. No, he's still prone. He's still
I'm
prone.
down and I'm probably not moving. I'm gonna stay dead.
It is now B6's turn with it, which is, I believe, the girl with the hammer.
He probably went.
Girl with the hook. Girl with the hook is gonna move 5.
Oh.
Ding dong dong dong!
Mr. Superman, no.
That's what I would do if I woke up.
Wait.
And be like,
We didn't move this guy up.
Start praying.
Oh, good.
The Kesha song starts playing. I hope you're someone praying.
It is now
We're halfway there.
It is now the bug's turn. The bug is going to
Ish.
5, 10,
That's how you
15,
say
20,
time
25,
works.
30, 35. So move him to 10 feet away from the white to the left.
What?
The bug guy. This guy, move him 10
What?
feet away from the white to the left.
Like,
That guy,
dead.
right there. Right, that spot, right there. 10 feet away from the white. I'm pointing at it right now. There you go. And
That's
oh shit, that's not enough. Move him 10 feet or 5 feet to the left. Yeah.
To the left. To the
Yeah.
right.
There we go.
Outside.
That's barely gonna have enough of a shot. We'll see what he gets on
Oh,
Lena.
look at Rover holding his axe.
It's going to miss. The crossbow bolt flies through the air over your head. Phew. It is now back to the top of the round with Dwarf with the Longsword's turn. Dwarf with the Longsword is going to rush up on Lena.
Oh no.
Yeah, like, she's not gonna.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he's going to make some attacks. First attack is a 15. Oh, no, I'm sorry, it's a 16.
Oh no.
Is that your AC?
She's at 15.
Second attack is not going to hit. The first attack does. 8 points of slashing damage.
That's okay.
It is now
Rover.
Rogar's turn. Rogar, I need you to make a death saving throw. D20, baby.
Muerto.
Nat 20. Come on. Nat 20.
Muerto. Not one.
No más muerto para
If
mí.
you not one, I'm
You're probably dead.
No, nat 1, I don't do insta-deaths for
by
nat 1s.
far.
That's some bullshit. I don't really fuck with that.
It's a save.
He shits himself though on that one. You don't die instantly, but you poop yourself.
You definitely poop. You definitely poop your pants. You definitely poop your pants.
Like,
You wake up out again.
It is now
It's fiery poops.
fiery poops. It is now Lena's turn. Lena, you are surrounded by 2 individuals.
I can't do that.
How we gonna act?
Save me, Lena. I'm like,
Run.
Earlier, I got these
Hold on a second.
enchanted arrows that are necrotic damage. Like, how does that work?
If you use them and they hit, you deal additional damage.
We forgot that when the dude in the sword, the dwarf,
Yeah.
passed through that spot that I threw that mess down, he was supposed to get hit
Oh, that's true.
by
All
my
right,
traps.
go ahead and roll damage on that.
I can't do anything while I'm like in this window.
You can only pray and hope that you don't die.
What if I like gotta come back as a rabbit?
You might be able to come back as well.
16.
It's probably like if you
That
die,
just barely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Sorry, that was the damage.
Oh,
unless he like
I think it's anybody that touches it. They get
okay,
it says
16
it.
damage.
Yeah,
Nice.
16 damage.
For all 4?
Yeah, because he hit the trap.
Okay.
They should have rolled dex saves.
Hmm?
Dex saves through the trap.
They're supposed to do dex saves?
I'm s-
I don't know how the trap works.
What's the spell? What's the thing?
It's a cordon of arrows. Let me see. Is it a special spell or is it actual spell?
It's an actual spell.
Okay, let me see.
Super spell.
I'm looking it up right now.
We can use some roll of fire right now.
this is Rogar.
That is Rogar. Practice
With
it.
a with a bow. He doesn't have a
Let me see.
bow. But
I don't want to.
Cordon of arrows. You plant 4 arrows of non-magical ammunition, arrows or crossbow bolts in the ground within range, and lay magic upon them to protect an area.
Sunday morning.
Until the spell ends whenever a creature other than you comes within 30 feet of the ammunition for the first time. On a turn or ends its turn there, one piece of ammunition flies up to strike it.
Always
one.
one.
Okay.
He's like, I'm a noble.
The creature must succeed on a dex saving throw or take 1d6 piercing damage. The piece of ammunition is then destroyed. So he needs to make a dex save. And that's going to fail. So go ahead and roll 1d6 piercing damage.
fancy bracelet.
3.
3, okay. So instead of 16, he takes 3.
That is my fault.
It's okay? Please make sure, guys, in the future that if you're going to cast a spell, you know what it does first. Just to save on time. It is now... Who actually whose turn did I say it was?
Still my turn.
It's still Lena's turn. Okay, Lena, what are you doing?
Can I use one
Saving
of those necrotic arrows on the guy I still have Hunter's Mark on? Which is the red-headed guy?
He is right in your face, which means that you would have disadvantage on the attack.
Slap him.
However, if you
Can I move and then...
you still have Hunter's Mark. If you wanted to do melee attacks.
Melee weapon.
I believe you have short swords, correct? Yeah, you still get Hunter's Mark for that. And you would not have disadvantage.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay, go ahead and roll to attack. Do we have any more salsa left in the bowl? No, we scraped it
You
clean.
can scrape the shit out of it with your finger.
No gracias. I also just totally saw Ian's tramp stamp.
There's no denying it.
It's a picture of Nox dressed scantily with a dwarf and a gnome artificer pouring gold upon him.
It
Saying,
was a 13.
aim here.
By the way.
To hit? That's not going to do it, unfortunately, as you slash with your short sword.
No, we don't die.
Yeah, you guys.
He catches it with his battle axe and growls in your face. You have your second attack.
I guess I'll attack again.
Okay, go ahead and roll to attack.
You gotta apologize, but I'm sorry we did this. We just wanna go home.
Perdóname, por favor.
Stop.
Speak to him in Draconic.
Por favor.
Por favor.
Hostia, tío, por favor.
It's better.
What'd you roll?
15.
15, unfortunately, will not do it.
Oh shit.
Run!
Oh, actually, no. 15 will do it. Just barely. Go ahead and roll damage.
Just roll for running.
9.
No, plus your hunters. Hunters mark.
Oh.
Roll that again. Yeah.
It's a d6. No, it's just flat. It's just hunters.
Okay.
13.
What?
13.
I don't like that.
13.
13 damage.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And that's on Redheaded Stepchild. 116, and then 13.
Run for your life.
Okay. As your arrow flies into his chest, thumps him back. However, that's going to be the end of your attacks. You have your bonus action and your movement.
Can I move?
Potion and run.
Do you remember that
I don't know where's the
potion
picture.
shot you had?
Two.
Just take it now and run.
Drink a potion and run.
Well, she
Whoa, drink a potion and run. Ooh,
That's a good
ooh,
name
ooh.
for a song. Drink a potion.
David, you have to decide what you do, regardless
Yes,
of
sir.
what he said.
The voices. We don't want you to die.
I'm just gonna move.
I'm kind of indifferent, really. I'm already going.
You get like, she's just taking a nap right now.
Knox already knows to come get.
You're going to move? Okay, who are you moving away from? Or where are you moving to?
I guess your right, my left.
Bye.
Okay, so, well, basically, you're going to move away.
Yeah.
And that's going to incur the attacks of opportunity from the two guys. Both of which are going to miss.
Oof. Alright, never mind.
Oh
Jesus.
my god.
Nice.
As you move 30 feet away from them. It is now Chick with the Hammer's turn.
Salud.
Bless you.
Was that masculine enough for you, Ian? Chick with a Hammer is going to move up next to the hook chick. So go ahead and move her up.
I'm just gonna hang out.
Highway to the danger zone, am I right?
It is now Nox's turn.
So, I got a question.
No.
How far do you have to run? You know, like,
Are we in a forest?
Nope. You're in the greenway leading between the town and the forest.
Okay. I mean,
Which is like the large cleared like lawn that exists as a buffer between the
How tall is the grass?
it's about like knee high.
There's no shrubs or anything?
No, it's open.
So, having been, proficient in the grasslands, there's nothing that can possibly, obscure my...
You're proficient. Your favorite terrain is grasslands.
Well, I have two. I have forest and grasslands.
Okay. This. Okay, I would say this can apply for this.
So you know what I'm trying to do.
No, I don't.
Well,
Meow.
with my ability of being, training under Miss Savage, I can hide while even being slightly obscured,
So you're gonna like dive into the grass.
and then disappear, and then weevil my way away from and then try to keep my tail as low as possible.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a stealth check to disappear into the grass.
13.
13.
Yeah.
Total?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you dive into the grass.
Okay.
Is that your turn?
No, I'm booking it at 30 feet away then.
Okay. You move 30 feet away after you dive into the grass.
Yeah.
It is now B3, which is the What's turn, and the What is going to move just on top of the Blondie. It is now B4's turn, which is Redheaded Stepchild.
Okay.
Redheaded Stepchild is going to run up on Lena. One attack is going to hit. And that does 7 points of slashing damage. It is now B5's turn, which is the scimitar guy, right? Scimitar guy is going to continue up to the street, get next to the chick with the hammer. So put him next to the chick with the hammer.
Use the force.
Yes. It is now B5. It is now Darius' turn. Darius, Darius, what are you doing? You're now conscious with a single health point upon the ground.
Cast Mayor Held everyone.
Mash cure wounds.
Said that.
Is everybody within a 30-foot radius of me? How many bad guys are within a 30-foot radius of me?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, because these guys over here.
Possess.
Or wait, no, I'm sorry. Redheaded Stepchild's not because he ran up on Lena. And Lena's like 30 feet like off to the right. So he's out of the range. But long dwarf, so it's 5.
Alright, I'm gonna lay as still as I possibly can, basically whisper pray to my god, and then use thaumaturgy, sorry, and make the ground shake as if there's an earthquake.
Okay. Is there anything that needs to happen with that, or is it just going to make the ground shake within 30 feet of you?
Within 30 feet of me for a minute. It's like a small earthquake is happening.
Okay.
Kind of hoping to scare these fuckers off.
Shiander's gonna die.
As the earth begins to...
What the hell?
None of them are able to identify the fact that you are the one... Oh, wait. Actually, roll a stealth check to cast that without being noticed.
Draconis! 17?
Yeah.
Good thing he's a...
You lucky fuck. They rolled a 16.
Oh shit.
They do not notice you casting the spell as the earth begins to shake beneath their feet.
They're shooketh.
They growl between each other as they look sort of... They go on all fours as they hold themselves.
Expelling their bowels.
Grover says, I use me.
How long does that last? A minute?
1 minute.
Okay, it is now B6, which is the Hook Chick's turn. Hook Chick is going to turn around and head back to the Blondie. B6
That's a lot.
just went, so B7 is the bug guy, and the bug guy is going to step up to Blondie. It is now back to the top of the round with B1, the Longsword Man. And Longsword Man is going to turn around and head back towards the blonde guy.
Okay, what's going on?
Oh.
It is now Rogar's turn. Rogar, I need you to make a death save. Is that 2 saves?
Yes.
It is now Lena's turn. Lena, what are you doing? You're like 30 feet down the greenway away from the town at this point.
Away from the town?
Yeah.
So what am I closer to, like the forest?
It's kind like imagine like a road, like a huge, like a big like 2-lane asphalt road that just extends out into the forest, but instead of for like 100 feet, but instead of roadway, it's just all grass. It's just like low cut grass and no trees. That's where you are right now. You're about 30 feet into that. So you're like in between forest, there's forest further up, but then there's the town right in front of you, and you like where all your friends are passed out and all that, and all the bears are emerging.
So I'm closer to the forest.
Pretty much, yeah. Like on the sides, you're closer to the forest, but on the back end, you still have about 70 feet to get to the forest, whereas you have like 30 feet to the town. Did we finish that hand rolled thing?
Not yet.
Cool.
Can I dash again towards the direction of the forest?
You can dash, so that'll be 60 feet of movement. You are now 10 feet away from the forest edge with your bonus action.
Can I drink my health potion?
You may. That's 2d4 plus 4, if I believe. Or no, 2d4 plus 2. Or no. Have I been doing 2d4 plus 4?
I think
It
so.
was like 1d4 plus 6 or something like that.
I think
2d4 plus 4 sounds
yeah,
better.
I think that sounds right.
I think that sounds about right. So yeah, go ahead and roll 2d4 and then add 4 to that, and that's how much health points you get. We're gonna go ahead and keep it rolling. It is now Nox's turn. Nox, you are you in the forest now?
I should be. I've been running for 2.5 turns.
Okay. So you're sitting in the forest.
I'm hiding.
Oh, you stealthed. You ran a little bit behind Lena for like 10, 15 feet, and then you jumped into the grass, and then you moved 30 feet. So you're 45 feet into the grass, and you have 35 more feet of movement till you get into the forest.
I'm gonna leap into the grass one more time and see if I can do that.
I mean, you're still in the grass. You're still in the grass. You just moved 30 feet through it,
So
like underneath.
Am I slightly obscured?
Yeah. I mean, you're slightly obscured at this point.
Okay, so I'm just crawling as fast as I can then.
Okay, so you move 30 more feet.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have your action and your bonus action at this point.
If they can't see me,
And you're 5 feet away from the edge of the forest.
Oh yeah, then I'm just trying to be as low to the ground and hidden as possible. As long as
Okay.
they can't get me.
It is now B3, which is the white's turn. The white is going to hold his position. B4 is the redheaded stepchild. Redheaded stepchild is going to swing on Lena. First attack is
I thought she was like way far away from him now.
He's going to run up to her and attack. She was the only one chasing her. The first attack is a 16.
Hey,
That hits.
Lena, you take 8 points of slashing damage. And the second attack is a natural 1. As the battle axe buries its head into the ground. He now needs to expend a turn to remove it. It is now B5, which is the dude with the scimitar's turn. Dude with the scimitar is gonna move up next to the red or the blondie. And it is now Darius's turn. Darius, what are you doing?
So the only bad guy.
Oh, move the dude with the scimitar up between the white and the bug guy, please. Yes, thank you.
Hammer dudes.
It's you now have 3 people, or Lena and the other guy are like way off here.
Alright.
This dude is.
This dude is
Save.
oh wait, I think did the guy with the long sword attack Lena, or did he go back?
He went back.
He went back.
Yeah.
This guy's self kind of like.
So he's like
But you're
right
not-
there.
You can't do any actions. You can't move. Unless you get a 20. It's when you have a 20 that you get a 1 health point and you're actually active.
I don't mean to rush you, but...
No, I know. Are there windows in these buildings?
Yes.
Are they blown out?
No.
Alright, I turn invisible for 1 round and run off 30 feet into the high ground with this guy.
Okay. So you're gonna go invisible. That's half your movement speed to stand up. You have 15 feet of movement now. Where are you moving? But you are invisible.
How behind the house, man?
Yeah, I'm
As long as you're outside of the majority of them.
But there's how do I get behind a house to be out of line of sight? Because I come over.
Yeah, there. Exactly there, next to the chick with the hammer.
Yeah, that's not exactly out of line of sight though. But alright.
You are still invisible.
No, I'm saying...
For a round?
Yeah, for a round.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm saying you're...
So it's until your turn ends on the second time.
It's until my turn starts again.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So
At
it
that
is
point, if
now...
you notice, you could just...
By the way, as you go invisible and stand up and rush away, the bear standing next to you just like... and swings wildly, however, is not able to hit you.
Sweet ass titties.
If you become invisible at the top of your turn, I say just dash the fuck out of there.
Well, that's the plan, but we can...
My thought process is...
Tis now...
As long as you're not in line of sight of like the 6 of them.
We can get...
You only have one
It is
asshole.
now B6's turn, which is the chick with the hook. She is going to step up next to the bug guy. And it is now B7's turn, which is the bug guy, and he's going to hold his turn. It is now back to the top of the round with Longsword Guy's turn. Longsword Guy is not capable of sniffing you out in the breeze. However, he's going to stand over Rogar's body. So go ahead and move him between Rogar and the building. There you go. Perfect. It is now Rogar's turn. Rogar, I need you to roll another death saving throw.
Oh no, that doesn't count. Good things done. Yeah.
Would you get another
3
save?
successes.
3 successes.
Yep, that's his third.
So you are now no longer in danger of dying. However, you are still unconscious.
And I gain 41 points of health.
No. You have a single hit point. You are unconscious. Or no, you have 0 hit points still. You still have 0 hit points. You are unconscious.
I can use the thing. Eric,
With it.
the thing.
No, if you're unconscious, you can't do it.
No, whatever.
Yeah.
Alright, there.
But you no longer need to roll saving throws. It is now Lena's turn.
I said no.
Lena, the redheaded stepchild is in your face. What are you doing?
Fart and run. You should definitely fire. That will confuse the shit out of those birds.
That's exactly how Stitches in Heroes of the Storm has a move like that, where he just farts. And he just drags a bunch of acid in behind his feet.
I thought she was a lady. Cilantro!
No, cilantro, por favor, no!
Porfa. Ay.
I'm gonna try to attack him.
Okay, what are you attacking him with? The short swords? Go ahead and roll to attack.
High rollers, no numbers. No whammies.
Oh, I just.
That's not too shabs.
Straps. It's a 16.
16 just barely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Roll again. Just mark.
So we get your bonuses.
15.
15 for the first attack. You now have your second attack.
That's one. Let's go.
I'll attack again.
Okay, go ahead and roll to attack.
That's one.
Pressure.
High numbers, no whammies.
Yeah! What's that?
Yay!
Holy
That's
crap!
Nat 20! Yo, can we get some Nat 20 hype in the chat, please? It is now
Wait. So you gotta roll your damage.
yeah.
Does he get to attack?
You know this shit here, Alex?
Roll damage.
Yeah, it is now time for you to roll damage. So it's your
should
it's
be,
your
it's
dice
alright.
rolls times 2 plus your bonus.
Do you have?
Oh shit.
Here, I can pull it up on my phone.
So it's 6 plus 10. Because you multiply the dice by 2. So it's 16 plus 4.
She has a 100 mark.
20. Yeah.
20.
20 damage. All right. As your second shot flies through the air, it slams square into his larynx. He breaks the arrow and still just.
Just technically short swords.
Oh, short sword. Yeah, you stab him square in the larynx. Blood is streaming down from an open wound as he. Breathes through it. However, he is still standing. It is now. I believe, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
It is now Nox's turn. You have 5 feet to the forest.
And 30 feet from him. And he's
No,
only-
no, you have 5 feet from the forest, and then Lena and the guy are like 30 feet away. So, or 30 feet out of the town.
He's
So
the only-
you're,
He's the only one after us.
for right now, yes.
Can I shoot him?
You can, however, you're going to give up your position. Because you're not in shadows, you're in the middle of, like, you're crawling on your hands and knees through grass.
So that means I get to roll with advantage.
No.
If I'm not stealth?
You're stealth, but you're not firing from stealth. Because you're going to have to get up out of the grass to fire on
I
him.
think so.
Yeah.
Can I put a hunter's mark on him and
Besides
then
the
hit him
hive
twice?
and whatever, I can.
You may.
Whatever I
Let's
want.
do that.
Go ahead and roll to attack!
I can turn into a bear.
Ian's helping you out.
The guy?
I mean, the bear has 4 limbs, so I guess so.
Yeah.
But then maybe no.
Well, they have to roll a
26.
intelligence check.
26 hits, go ahead and roll damage.
And my intelligence check is 15. So,
7 plus 5 is 13. Plus Colossus, which would be 6, so that's 19. Plus Hunter's Mark is 24. Plus my ice damage
I think we're gone.
is 6, so that's 30.
30 points of damage.
And then turn to the woods.
You're literally like, Nina, run!
This one sees him, boing!
the grass.
Now I'm gone.
Whack this!
I was trying really hard, and then it fell over it, and I was like,
Type in exclamation point nat 20
Just like that?
into chat, yeah.
One word?
Yeah.
Exclamation point 20.
Oh, no. An actual exclamation point.
Oh,
And then nat. And then the number 20.
number 20.
Yeah.
Right, number.
No. That's a hashtag.
Why did you just say nat
What
20?
was it?
Exclamation point.
Oh, exclamation.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Sorry, my inner millennial just kicked in hard as fuck.
Oh no.
Exclamation point 20.
Alright, it is now.
Jesus.
So he's still alive after 30 hits? Or 30 points?
He's looking rough, but he is still standing.
Okay, then I'm gonna take my second shot.
Go ahead and roll to it. Or you did 20 damage, right? For the last
30,
one?
30.
30. Oh, okay. Oh. Yeah, he's still standing, but he is looking rough.
Come on, Nox.
16.
16 just barely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
So 1d8, which would be 4 plus 5, which is 9, plus Colossus Slayer. 9 plus 7 is 16. And then I get my Hunter's Mark. So 16. So that's 21. Do I still get my ice?
Is this your first attack?
No, this is my second. So 16 plus 5, I said?
Did you get Colossus Slayer?
Yeah.
'Cause
Oh,
you don't-
No, crap. So, wait. What was the last roll? 7?
Yeah.
So it's 14 total then.
14 total. As you slam into him with your second arrow. He,
Dies?
is looking still rather rough.
Alright, well, I'm darting in the woods. Fuck this, I'm done.
It was good.
5 steps, or 5 feet, and you disappear into the forest. It is now Red-Headed Stepchild's turn. Red-Headed Stepchild is going to continue swinging on Lena.
No, his battle axe is in the ground.
Well, it's good, because he rolled 2 natural ones. Lena, go ahead and roll damage for your short sword.
Oh, wow, that.
1 in 400, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow, what a loser. What a
Hold on.
loser.
I'm gonna take a picture of this.
You gotta put that in the Discord, bro. I've never seen you roll like that in my life.
I've never rolled that way in my entire
Lena
life.
grows claws.
I've never rolled 2 nat ones at once.
Holy shit, biscuits.
No. Cilantro with rice. No, that one.
No. Cilantro is flaccid.
Cilantro is like dysfunctional. Yeah.
Alright, it's in the Discord.
Jesus.
7.
So he
7 damage. For both. Roll again.
What? 2 times?
Yeah, he rolled 2 nat ones. He's standing there like wriggling and you're just like, okay, 1, 2. So 7 for the first.
8.
And 8 for the second.
15.
He stands there trying to rip his great axe out of the ground. However, he's incapable of doing so. He is looking rough AF. Blood streaming through his fur, from his mouth, from his muzzle. He is fucked.
Yeah,
But he is still standing. It is now
Jesus. This guy's.
Chick with the hook's turn. Chick with the hook is done. Darius,
8 of these assholes.
what are you doing?
I am.
You are now visible standing next to the chick with the hammer.
I'm going to use Pass without Trace and take the fuck off. Stealthy style.
Alright, go ahead and roll a stealth check.
Natural 20.
Bye.
You
hero
throw your hands up into the air and magic sprouts from them as you begin tiptoeing through the grass.
Are any of these guys within 30 feet of me?
No. Rogar is.
Tell me how to.
Rogar now has a +10 to dexterity checks with stealth, for stealth checks.
And Darius, you just flit into the grass and just dip underneath of it, and you are unseen, lost in the ether. That chick with the hammer doesn't even get an attack of opportunity on you because she doesn't even notice you appear. It is now B6's turn.
Wow,
It is
so-
now
Shit.
B6's turn, which is
I'm the other one left here, guys.
the chick.
We gonna get you.
Nah.
We gonna figure it out.
If I run that 20, and
Yeah,
then
it is now
guys sells one just
back to the top of the round with Longsword's turn. Longsword continues moving up to the blonde-haired guy.
Just disguising myself.
there's like how do you want to say like I'm one of you.
It is now Rogar's turn. Rogar. Oh wait, you're done. You're unconscious, but you don't do anything.
We can still roll this if he gets an extra 20. No? Okay.
That was in those moments way back when.
There's an idea.
Yeah.
I do nothing.
You don't know. You do nothing.
You're alive now.
It is now Lena's turn. Lena, what are you
I don't
doing?
even need you anymore.
No,
Kill him.
Which one?
So redhead and then bolt.
Which one's closer to me?
Well, he has an attack of opportunity, so you should try to kill him.
The redheaded stepchild is standing right in front of you. He is bleeding from his mouth, his nose, his muzzle, all that shit.
His anus.
He's fucked. But he's still standing.
Okay, I'll go and attack him.
Alright, go ahead and roll to attack.
Yeah, come on.
Not that way.
How much damage did you do? Or, I'm sorry, what was the attack? 9 total? Yeah, unfortunately the first attack does not hit. However, you do have your second attack. Go ahead and roll.
Come on, Lena. Not 20. Good.
21.
21 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
He still has Hunter's Mark, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I guess that's 10 total?
His fate is yours. How you want to do it?
Probably fire arrows in that fucking face.
My fate.
It's my fate. Shut the fuck
How do you want to do this?
Wait a minute.
Wait,
No. I'm sorry. Keep going. Keep going.
No, actually, it has 2 points of hope. No.
I thought I corrected something and it didn't correct itself.
Activates a lot and he kills you.
What? His intros are dipping out.
So tell me how you do it.
Get gruesome. How do you want to do it?
In Spanish.
For those of you watching, the bar is at the bottom of the screen. I forgot to edit the Nightbot. I apologize. Or I didn't properly edit the Nightbot.
Can I slash
leave
his
it.
head off with my short sword?
You can! As you duck beneath him, you slash upwards, whipping the sword through his neck. His head separates from his shoulders, falling into the grass below you.
Oh, Piglet.
And then you're like, it's like you're doing trick, like soccer tricks.
It is now... Oh, and you continue running. So you have 60 feet, or you have 30 feet of movement. So you're 60 feet into the greenway now. So you have another 40 feet until you're at the end of it.
Run!
I go.
No, that's the end of your turn.
Oh.
Unless you want to do something with your bonus action. You could potentially move your hunter's mark.
You could run.
Can I move my Hunter's Mark to the other guy that was close to me?
The chick with the hammer. She's the next closest person.
She's run.
Yeah, I'll move it to her.
Okay. It is now chick with the hammer's turn. Chick with the hammer is going to continue running towards you. However, she is about 20 feet behind you at this point, but she's still 20 feet behind you, but she's close.
No.
It is now
Tomas.
Nox's turn. Nox,
I'm gone.
you're
Unless-
gone. You're just gonna keep running into the forest.
I mean, I guess if I'm in the woods, I could, am I technically hidden now?
You are able to hide properly again. So if you want to roll, you would need to take an action to hide, because you're not a rogue.
Okay.
But
I'll just roll.
you're capable of hiding now at this point.
So my action, I wanted to do another ensnaring strike.
Okay, so just go ahead and roll to attack then, because you're not going to be able to hide and attack at the same
Yep.
time.
Natural 20.
Jesus.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
3 natural 20s in this one round. Okay.
Damage.
So 1d8, which is 8, so 16 plus 5 is 23. So she's been hurt before, right?
She has indeed.
So 16 is 21 plus 7, which is 28. 28 plus ice, so 33.
He uses guy's self.
So it's 33.
Use greater invisibility.
I saw him walk towards the.
Yeah, he wanted to buy it. Maybe he
Alex.
had a heart attack.
Oh, okay. Are you good?
I'm fine.
Are you just hanging out in the back?
Yeah, I just needed to stand up.
Oh, okay.
33, and then she needs to do a strength save.
Strength save. What's the DC?
11.
She does not make it.
So she gets another 1d6. Oh no, that's the beginning of her next turn.
For what? Oh, for the ensnaring strike?
So she's not going anywhere though.
Okay, so the vines begin wrapping around her and pound. She is restrained, I believe, correct?
Yep, so she's... yeah, the vines shoot out of the ground and grab her. And I hit her for 33 points. I'm like,
It is now.
Nope, I get another attack.
You do have to get the another attack. Go ahead and roll to attack.
Alrighty, so here we go. A 19 plus 20, or yeah, so that's I hit. It's 19 plus 12.
19 plus 12. Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
I swear to God, if I got another 20, that would have been awesome. Alrighty, so
Yeah,
here we go. I almost did. Almost did. So 2, so 7. 7. So 7. Because I don't have ice, I don't have Hunter's Mark, and I don't have the Colossus Slayer.
That's the sharp sword you have.
Yeah, and my butt was just hurting. I wanted to stand up for a while.
Oh, your butt. Oh, she's
Oh my god.
Kinky. Oh, and I dart further into the woods at that point.
Okay.
That's the last of my charity.
How much damage did you do on the last hit?
7. So,
Just only 7?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
As the shot hits,
That's Sonic.
It's like flesh.
but still restrained in the vines, still standing, looking rough AF. It is now B3's turn, which is the Wyatt, and the Wyatt is going to stand. It is now B4's turn. B4 is going to stand. Oh, it's the redheaded stepchild who is dead. Right, you killed the redheaded stepchild.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, he's
Yeah, his head's off.
His
It is now Scimitar's turn. Scimitar's going to hang out. It is now Darius's turn. So Darius, you have like a natural 20 just dipping into the grass. So you can continue moving.
Yeah, I'm gonna start heading back towards my horse.
Okay, so you can continue through the woods?
Yeah.
Okay.
Horse like
So technically your horse was on the outside of the field, I believe, right?
It's
You guys-
on the other side of the forest.
Is this
Oh, you
still
left
the
it on
same-
the edge of the forest?
Yeah.
Okay. So the greenway that leads like towards your horse is like that. It cuts down that way. However, you'd have to go back towards the town and go up the greenway. So you have to cut through the forest to get to your horse. But right now, away from the town is not going towards your horse. It's like cutting back into the forest.
All right, I'm gonna.
So like you're going this way, and your horse is like this way from the town, and the town is right here.
So I'm gonna skirt around the town. Like I have an hour of this stealth buff, so I'm gonna use it to get back to my horse.
I thought it. Oh, yeah, okay. So yeah, you continue moving through the grass. You get about. Are you dashing? Or are you gonna?
I feel like if I dash, I lose stealth.
No, because it's just an action to dash.
No. All right, yeah, dash.
Okay, so you move 60 feet through the grass.
Rendar.
You still have a little bit of ways to go before you get to your horse, but you are 60 feet out of town. It is now. B6 is going to hang out. B7 is going to hang out. Back to the top of the round with B1. Rogar's turn is done. Rogar's down. Lena, what are you doing?
This bear is like wrapped in vines.
Just walk over. Bear.
I'm gonna dash into the forest.
Okay, Lena dips. It is now. Chick with the hammer's turn. Chick with the hammer.
Gets hit by.
1d6.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll damage.
I hope this finishes. That'd be so funny.
Is there any bonuses to this, or is it just 1d6?
This is 1d6.
Okay.
4. Like,
The vines grip. They are looking incredibly rough, but they are still standing. It is now. Nox's turn.
I'm already gone.
Nox is already gone.
Just jumping.
It is now B3's turn, which is the Wyatt. Wyatt's gonna hang
The
out.
other two playable characters are already gone.
5's gonna hang out. Darius, what are you doing? Continuing to move to your horse?
Back to my horse.
Okay, you move another 60 feet. It is now B6's turn. B6 is gonna hang
did we
out.
say?
B7's gonna hang out. It is now back to
I need to
B1,
die.
who's gonna hang out.
I'll come back as a
It is now Rogar back to B2. B2 gets another D6 at the top of the turn, I believe. So, right, is it strength saves every time?
Yeah.
Okay. Did they roll a strength save last turn?
No, because they get hit the first time. This time they get to actually roll to see if they get out of it.
Okay, they do not get out of it.
So, and it lasts for a minute. 2.
Their fate is yours.
Well.
They were down to 1.
Its eyes just bulge out as my vines just squeeze it to death. You know,
The eyes pop, the nose erupts in blood. As the head is crushed, the body is crushed as the vines just collapse on the body, sucking it down into the ground. There is nothing left.
Oh, Christ.
Except for a blood stain in the
I'm so glad I
grass.
finally get to use that thing, man. That's actually really cool.
Alright,
Snare
it is
strike.
now Nox's turn. Nox is gone. Everybody except for Rogar has now disappeared from the game space, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Not 20.
That's not a nat 20.
It's a 9.
Cilantro.
I know the sound of a natural 20.
You do?
I guess.
So, is it at this point that I suggest we take a little break, a little breaky poo? As the party dissipates from the town, Rogar and the guardsmen captured seemingly by the werebears. Yeah, we're gonna take a little breather. For those of you watching at home, we're gonna take. Oops, sorry. Activated the wrong thing. I forgot. We're not doing that screen anymore. We're gonna keep the screen up.
Jesus.
There we go.
Sounds so traumatic.
We will be back in at 21 minutes to let's do 11 minutes. Let's do 11 minutes. 10 minutes.
Alright, so specific, but okay.
Well, we'll just because it's 12:09. Yeah, so we'll be back at 12:20 with more of the greatness.
With Monos Roar on the floor.
I'm gonna go ahead and cut off audio, but if you guys want to ask us any questions or just want to comment, as long as it's within our rules of chat, that's fine. Yeah, and we'll cut audio back on to chat with you. Alright, ladies and gentlemen and everything in between, welcome back
Maybe.
Weird.
to the Verathian Sagas. Thank you for indulging us in a short break.
That's not.
Some of us
the
need
next
cigarette and bathroom and apple juice breaks, and we appreciate it so much. We'll go ahead and get rid of this. There we go.
Are you leaving?
Deneb is unfortunately leaving us for the evening. She is a working stiff like the rest of us in the room, so she has to wake up early for jobs and schools and whatnot. But thank you for joining us, Deneb, as always. Lena's character will, I imagine, will be controlled by Eric for the remainder of... no, I'm sorry, we're switching over. So, yeah. So you probably won't be controlled by her. So yeah, round of applause for Deneb for the evening. Thanks for coming out.
Bye, Deneb.
Oh, another bit of news. Deneb will not be joining us next week, and Eric will be absent as well, right?
I'm graduating.
She's graduating from college, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait.
That is also a point of applause.
Yes, it is Thursday. I won't be here either.
Eric won't be with us, as I said before. Ian will also not be with us. It's a point of surprise for all of us.
Star Wars early release, yay!
No one will be here.
Tomas won't be here.
I mean,
Actually, that would be the only day I've ever missed.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, guys. For serious?
Star Wars early release on Star Wars.
6 p.m. on prayer. I'm going to see the hell out of that movie. I might show up at the end of it, just for fun.
To give all the spoilers!
Guys, we are having an episode on the same night as the launch of Star Wars.
are there still tickets? Because I will get a ticket. I just don't know. If
That's
I'll
actually
get it.
kind of a cool thing though too, right? You know what I mean? Like historical
I'm going
moment.
to an early release. Yeah. Sorry.
But I mean, you guys got to go to that, of course.
Well, just me.
I was saying like group outing.
They've been. I think they're long sold out. But you can try.
Let's look on the. Where are you? You're
Fandango!
Germantown, right?
Germantown Regal!
Oh, now all of our followers are going to meet us there.
Yeah, that's rough.
Oh no!
All 2 of you.
Both of which we appreciate very much.
Very much.
Sincerely, thank you so much. We
Same.
Thanks,
we
Mom. I'll
love
see you
you.
there.
We love you. We appreciate you.
Closet
You the
VIP.
best.
Yep, that's where I'm going. The closet VIP.
What if I want?
Ian's going to a special hoity-toity, super bougie showing of Star Wars:
Yeah,
The Last Jedi
Germaintown.
in Germaintown, Merlin.
Merlin.
So he will not be joining us as well. So we'll be 3 down. Tomas suggested that he will not be here.
It does not say that it is. It does not say that it is sold out.
Oh, well then get on that.
Is it the opening night fan event?
Opening
Star
night fan
Wars?
event Star Wars Last Jedi
Yeah, Germantown,
17. You get a
Yeah.
poster. It's like a bit more extra dollars.
How much is it?
$17, but you get a poster.
But you get this,
$17 bucks, but you get a poster?
That poster is history, though, guys. Seriously.
Where is
That's
this?
a
The
pretty good
Germantown
deal.
Regal?
Germantown.
On Thursday night?
So when you have your
I'm in on
grandkids-
that, dude.
I'm doing it. I'm saying.
I'm gonna
my
fucking do that,
grandkids will have
too.
That poster. It'll be
Ladies and
signed.
gentlemen, we will not be broadcasting next Thursday night
Yeah.
because we will be seeing Star Wars: The Last Jedi.
17.
Where you turn
I will.
to-
Oh, guys, move the bag from away from the candle.
From the fire.
We're very lucky that that bag is made of some sort of metal product.
Not really. We just made mustard gas. Night night.
I was wondering why I was feeling so lightheaded. I don't know why I would be because I've only been drinking apple juice
Alex?
and vaporizing tobacco oils.
It is. I think. I don't know what you want to get.
Yeah. Sometimes I like to rub tobacco oils on my rose.
It keeps me young, keeps my nipples rosy.
You requested off. I mean, you took it out of your availability Thursday night.
Why are you-
But anyways,
Didn't you?
You're so red.
to continue with the story,
What?
we now
Yeah,
flip
you
back
took Thursday
to the
night
city of
out your
Merkmeyer
availability.
Cove,
The Asian player.
where we find Eric
Because you put Mondays.
and
back on,
Alex
right?
as Hyrone and Basilic
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yay.
stepping down the steps that lead into the Apothecarium Nocturnum, the Dark Apothecary,
Give me a
the
hug.
Poison Palace, located within Old Town of Murkmire Cove.
Next to Victor Litz.
As Basilic attempted to make his way inside of the secret entrance, he beat the ever-loving shit out of a fountain,
Fuck that fountain.
We couldn't roll more than like a 10 the whole time through the
You rolled a nat 20 and everybody was super upset, but I was like, all you had to do was tweak the nipples.
So I proceeded to beat
That
the
was
shit out
after
of
we
it.
met the Arab bird guy.
I will let you know I've never beat a fountain
Bird guy.
so greatly as I did.
Vashid or whatever.
Vashid.
Was that his name?
How do I not remember this at all?
You don't remember the Arab bird
You were
guy?
asleep for half of it.
I probably was.
Probably. Is.
Epic Merkin.
He was. I can't
His
do
name
his
was
voice.
Rashid, and he was
Do
an
his voice.
Arakora.
I can't do
He
it.
was an Arakakra.
Oh,
I can't do it because I don't remember it.
He was awesome. He was like,
He
He was
my
like-
friend.
For you,
I have to. I have
love
to.
you.
I have
Buddy,
to.
buddy.
I literally skipped all through that just to get to the last bits of what we did last week because
We'll find him again.
joke's on me. I'm a part-time student and finals are this week, so I gotta school and stiff.
Sorry.
I learned.
All I remember is him going, "My friend, for you,
Yeah,
for you."
My
I
friend
love
for
you.
you.
I love you.
I love you. You are a friend to me. I love.
That's it.
Yeah, just like that.
It's great. I love you so. Mwah.
That
Yeah.
is literally
Like I
it.
give you very good deeds. Very
Wait,
good.
wait. Ooh, I love you. Ooh, I love you.
That was literally Rashid.
Your friend to me forever.
He dicked me out of 150, but I don't do that.
He doesn't.
It's money for me. It's money for you, and it's great times.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Love. I
He sounds
remember
like a
Rashid
Persian
now.
guy.
I remember.
He sounds like a Persian peddler,
But now we're inside of the.
like an Arab market in Jerusalem.
But he's the parrot Aarakocra, right?
Huh?
He's a parrot Aarakocra.
Yeah, he was like colorful or whatever.
Or wait, no, he's a toucan Aarakocra.
I don't know. You didn't tell us what kind of bird.
Anyway, all we know is he's colorful as fuck.
Yeah.
He's like colorful and his like he's got like the
Artichoke?
most carved ship, and he's like wearing like fine.
Does she sell flying ships?
No flying ships for you. silly cat person.
And I was like, he's an Arab, and Matt was like, shh, don't say that.
Yeah, you don't say the words like that.
You don't say words like that.
I
He's
agree.
kind of Arab,
You say chimichurri.
but you don't say he's directly.
Artichoke.
Huwa Arabiya.
He's my impression of somebody who would live in the southern seas around Verathis, who
Who
happens to be
speaks
a
Arabic? Even
Well,
though
just
who
he's-
happens to be a bird person,
apparently Arabic.
and maybe no, that's what we'll do. Aurin
Arabic,
is
yeah.
Arabic.
That's cool.
Aurin is Arabic.
I mean, if primordial is Semitic Hebrew, that makes sense, kind of.
What's average white guy? What special language will that be?
Common.
Common.
Common is English. It's always English.
But German is dwarf.
I would say actually no, you're right. No.
Norse-ish.
Scottish?
No,
Keep your feet on the ground.
what's the word? No, what's the word? Oh shit.
Gaelic.
Gaelic. I would say Gaelic is
Even
cool.
though
that's cool.
J.R.R.
which is
Tolkien made his
That's badass.
dwarven language like Hebrew,
Yeah,
but-
no, today.
because the dwarves in Tolkien's works are all really Jews. That's what they are.
They are.
When I first went to see The Hobbit, the first one, I was sitting with some friends of mine who were also Jewish,
Man, that makes so
and
much
they were
sense.
like, the thing. There's the whole prologue about how Smaug comes and he takes Erebor and whatever. He's like, and then the dwarves wander around for 40 years, and then I was like, this is Passover. That's what this is.
Passover.
And then we wandered
That's
the
Exodus.
desert for 40 years.
Oh, I thought you said the hobbits were the Jews.
No.
No, the dwarves are the Jews.
The dwarves are the Jews. Chazad, the language he made, is like supposed to.
Chazadum.
I guess I didn't mean to cackle so loudly. I'm sorry.
No, it's
But if they're
humorous.
hobbits,
Yeah.
That was
I don't
genuinely
wanna- my force
warranted.
to crack my
No, the
face.
dwarves are the same. It's like short, hairy, stingy people who hide in mountain
They want all
halls.
the gold. That's right.
Yeah. Who speak like a secret language that nobody else really can speak.
Bearlog.
They have like big beards.
Sorry,
and like they're like really good at metalcraft.
Sorry,
and,
speak friend and
you know,
Whew, man, that's so.
they like hoard gems and stuff. Hitler, the Nazis actually sent.
Whoa!
The
Where are we
Nazis,
going right now?
the Nazis actually sent Tolkien
To Mordor?
letters asking him for support to join their party because they thought that he was being anti-Semitic, where he was like, no, I think the Jews are great. That's just, I sort of modeled them after the stereotype because I thought that was a good one to go for. he like, I don't remember.
So wait,
what
who's
it
the
said.
dragon then? So
The dragon? I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, so
let's
if
say
the
they're
Jews are
Spanish, I don't know.
are the dwarves, you know.
Well, I think that the reason that the Jews are dwarves anyway is because he decided to make Chazad like a Semitic language.
Oh, I see what you
So
mean.
because
Okay,
he made
that
these
makes sense,
languages all
actually.
first, and then he made people up after. So
Yeah,
it
but-
follows suit anyway.
But I mean, like, Dwarven is a pretty. Well, no, I guess now that I think about it, it's kind of Hebrew. It's really guttural. So I guess
That's not how it's like Hebrew though. We can move on. I can.
No,
I'll-
I would say it's kind of like a combination of like Gaelic and like
I mean, that's what we know as
Hebrew.
dwarves.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, you
The-
know,
the
Tolkien
Tolkien-
dwarves are completely
The
different.
reason that he made it, the way he made it like Hebrew is that Hebrew and Arabic and all the Semitic languages are set up on a system of root letters, and you just change the vowels and add things around these letters to make all the words in the whole language, and that's what he did.
Oh wow,
So that's
he was a
That's
linguist, or he was like a
linguist. He was a
That's-
cunning linguist,
yeah.
actually.
no, he was like he was a linguistics like he was like a
That's what- yeah.
doctor of
he was a
linguistics.
philologist. Yeah.
Yeah, he was a philologist. So he
It's
knew
a
all
study
the
of,
ins and
like, how
outs of
language
yeah.
developed.
But I've just never heard that term before.
Yeah.
Philologist.
So that's what he did. So he made Khazad like Arabic and Hebrew and so on.
So
where-
he came with 4 languages?
he can have a bunch of languages.
Yeah, he
There's-
came up with every language for Middle Earth.
I think that
I
there are
thought there
like
was 4. So
there are
that's what I said.
several different kinds of Elvish.
Oh, well, I
He
didn't
works
know that.
mostly on Sindarin, but he developed Quenya also, which he works a lot on. And then there's also different Elvishes besides
Every
that.
mess.
There's the Dwarvish, there's the Black Speech,
Yeah, whatever.
there's also the Rohan language.
Ent, actually. That's right.
And so probably I think.
No, he does. I remember that. It's all taught at Oxford, right? At least forward now.
He was a professor at Oxford.
And they do that in his memory. Pretty
Mhm.
awesome. Oh no.
So, yeah.
I didn't know you were a Great University.
Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to spin it up.
No.
too much.
It's
So
just the hobbits versus the dwarves. Either way, it makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks.
Okay, yeah, sorry. I didn't mean to distract you.
No, you're good. No, that was a legitimate, interesting conversation. And I say that without any hint of sarcasm in my voice. Even though that sounded like I had a very hint of sarcasm.
It is something that interests me because I am a language
No,
nerd.
dude, that's perfect. That's the kind I love talking about this shit. So, as
I mean, also,
Basilic,
disclaimer also, I cannot understand, because I do speak Hebrew, but I cannot understand any Khazad. So,
oh no,
he
of
didn't
course
make
not.
it that similar to Hebrew.
No, yeah.
Just saying. That'd be crazy.
I actually have been playing a shitload of Shadow of War,
Mhm.
and that game is amazing.
Yeah.
It's so much fun.
I would have been really impressed with myself if I could suddenly understand Khazad.
By the way, for those of you wondering, I am playing with my wrist guard for my mouse, which looks like a booty. And it is spongy like a booty.
Or also a large
If a
pair
booty
of
ever feels like
testicles.
that-
Or a large pair of testicles, but
Run.
for me, it's just a really tiny booty, which sounds kind of creepy now that I say it.
I think
However, it is the consistency of a booty.
testicles is less creepy.
Oh man.
He wanted me to play this. Is this copyright? Is this copywritten?
By Tchaikovsky.
Isn't that Tchaikovsky?
It's a remix.
Sorry. Hey, it sounded legitimate until you ruined it.
Okay. Anyway, so we are in the Apothecarium
He tried to get me to play that a
Nocturnum.
couple times, to which I said no each time because it seemed inappropriate.
That's not the right song. They're two completely different songs. The Curse of the Wizard King Mountain Rider is a completely different song than what we thought it was. I thought it was Sorcerer's Apprentice. Was it
Hold the Mountain King.
See, I was close.
All right, so guys,
Wait. I don't know.
God.
I did, I'm sorry.
That's pretty damn funny.
Hey man, Ray man.
Matt, look.
That man Darth Vader like that, man.
Oh man. Oh man, that is funny.
I'm just saying, there better be some lightsaber fights in this. That is some
Holy
serious
shit,
business
that is
here.
funny.
Hey man, Ray man. Nigga Darth Vader my fatty man.
Darth.
Darth Vader.
Darth.
That's what got me.
Darth
Was
Vader.
the dumb.
Darth. It was an F.
The force,
all right, guys.
the force ain't gonna be just with you, man. You gotta walk that shit, man. You gotta feel that shit, man.
All right, so
Man.
as you proceed down the steps, leaving the small child that escorted you to the fountain outside, with the three hooded individuals who seemed very pissed about you beating the shit out of the statue.
Whatever. It
Dicks.
happened.
I'm sorry, you should have made the entrance a little bit more cumbersome.
You what?
Nothing. Nothing.
Sorry, sir.
Yeah, all right. And they turn around and continue walking up the street.
You say what?
So, I guess we're gonna go in.
Yeah, I'm just gonna follow their lead.
All right.
Well, they're leaving.
So,
Are
Hyaron,
they leaving?
they dipped.
Oh, what the?
They were
ass?
like coming out while you were just throwing.
What the ass?
Oh, so I look at Kairo's like, you want me to go first? Or you want me to go first?
I'll go first. I'm not ready. Can I like? So I walk in.
All right.
You
So
open the
you
doorway.
proceed down the steps, and you find yourself standing at a large purple door, wooden door, intricately carved, with symbols of an arcane nature scattered across, each one of them glowing in a runic fashion. There is a doorknob.
There's a doorknob.
Table.
I'm gonna do an arcane check before I do anything else. Besides.
Okay. What are you trying to detect before you roll?
I want to know what these runes are, and I want to know if the doorknob is safe to touch.
Each one of the runes represents a different school of magic.
Okay.
But each one of them seems to be interlaced with one another. What the purpose is, you do not know. But each one of them extends.
What if I got
They're all interlaced, and the interlacing seem to extend across the entirety of the door.
What if I got a really good arcane check? Because I did.
You rolled a what?
I rolled a 22.
Wait, what? I thought you said you rolled something else before.
I didn't say I rolled anything. I didn't.
Oh.
I didn't say what my score was. Is that I'm gonna do an arcane check?
I touch him.
Oh, I thought we said a number a second ago.
No.
Oh shit, my bad.
Well, I rolled a 22.
22, yeah. These are all interlaced into one personalized magical spell that acts as a massive trap on the door.
Holy shit.
I'm glad I went. Okay.
Like you can tell, as you examine each sphere of runic energy upon the door, what school of magic it pertains to. One of them you see is done in the sign of fire from the evocation school of magic. One of them you see is in the form of a type of shield from abjuration, and all of it combines into a singular port in the center of the door that seems to expend all of that magic. And you also know that it is incapable of being tampered with.
So does that like shut the door? Does it look like that keeps the door sealed, or? can Bastard try and like?
You didn't roll the 22.
Yeah,
The
I did.
is it like where's the trap? Is it the whole door? Like, can we knock?
There's a large portion of the center of the door that you see has these tendrils of interconnectivity that are carved into the door extend. They warp into the central node that sort of sits at the center of the door, almost crowned by these 5 runic sculptings.
I'm just trying to figure out if I knock, am I gonna die?
Yeah.
It appears to be meant as like a defensive sort of thing, but not in the sense of you'd like die if you like touch it. It seems to be like preventative of like spells cast upon it and like force and things like that.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell him so that he knows that there's some serious business magic happening on the door. There's some serious business magic happening on the door.
On that though.
Yeah.
Okay, bro.
See the lights and
Yeah.
that's not just
Christmas lights.
lights.
Oh, I thought someone got real artsy.
No, that's not decorations. That's
Okay.
magic. So
Okay.
don't fuck around with this door. Okay.
Okay. I pushed the door open.
Oh.
Oh, you mean like no?
I punch him.
I didn't punch it. I pushed it.
Can he push the door open?
You push on the door and it doesn't move.
It's not open. It's okay.
Good. Okay, so I'm gonna knock.
There's also a doorknob.
I don't trust this doorknob.
I go for the doorknob.
Good, let him do it.
I reach for him like.
Hey, buddies.
You turn the doorknob, and the door creaks open.
You have an M burned into your hand, McAllister.
You never.
I look
I
back-
know how
I look-
some wizards be like. Okay.
I look back at Karen. I'm like, give me 1 second, and I'll like kind of push it a little bit more open and like step in and be like, not stealthily per se, but just kind of like cautiously like.
You step inside, and the room you see before you is somewhat well lit. There's torches upon the walls. It does appear to be sort of like a cellar sort of feel, as it's just the ceilings are a little bit lower, and there's a decline to the floor as it leads up to a countertop. There's 2 walls to the side with doors on each side that appear to be closed.
Do I see anybody in there?
And there is somebody standing on the other side of the countertop.
Gotcha. Okay. So I look back at Karen's like.
There's also a raven perched upon the counter.
Oh. Okay, cool.
So wait, you said there's nobody?
No. So I look back at Karen. I'm like, "Oi, Karen. There's someone at this counter. It looks pretty hard." Go ahead in.
And as you turn, you open the door and like turn and say that shit. The person behind the counter is just like,
Yo.
"You can enter if you so desire, but please don't stand with the door open. It incurs a draft."
Sorry.
So I walk up to the counter and I'm like,
Giraffe.
"Hello,
Draft.
I'm Lord Basilixino of Thirsk, and this here is my friend Chiron." Hi, Lord.
You don't.
We've come to you because I'm looking for clarification in exactly what this, and I pull out the dagger and I kind of set it on the counter. It's like, what exactly this does, and my friend is also curious of any other kind of magic items he may be
Okay.
curious of.
So you approach the counter, by the way, and you stand there and you drop the item down and you say this thing, and you notice that the person standing across from you, just so you know, is somebody with a hood drawn across their head. It seems to be a somewhat civilized race face, but you can't determine what race it is. As around their shoulders is a long cape that encompasses their whole body and extends down below the countertop. The eyes
Are you a boy?
have a cloudy yet almost bright purple aspect to the center irises
Like mine.
that examines you as it just sits there with a smile. the face.
Do I feel like any kind of like divine, whether it be like maleficent or good, like kind of presence in it?
You want to feel the vibe in terms of...
They're hold on a second.
Like is like
Evil
like
as
basically
fuck.
is it like are they like evil? Are they good? What kind of alignment am I feeling?
Do you have a...
here?
I think there's a spell that detects evil or good.
I don't have it prepared. I don't.
Okay.
Do you see?
Oh wait, but I do as a paladin. You do have detect evil. I think. Hold on, let's do it.
The hairs on your skin going blue. And yes.
If I'm pretty sure I have a thing like that. It's kind of weird for me to detect evil if I am evil.
Yeah, it's just,
Yep, evil.
yeah, there's fucking evil everywhere. I don't
Is it something that you might get from Conquest Paladin?
Divine sense.
Divine sense.
So I can. So this is assuming it's like a good paladin. It's the presence of strong evil registers on your senses like a noxious odor, and powerful good rings like heavenly music in your ears. So as an action, I can open my awareness to such forces, and I can feel it till the end of like a next turn, which is I guess is another. Minute.
So it'd be reversed.
Yeah.
It would be reversed for you. So for you,
It sounds like it doesn't matter. It's
evil would give you like a deep thrumming, like a bass, just like an body shaking, like
in any case,
like the sound of battle.
He should be able to tell.
And then like a good is kind of like a screech in my ears.
And a good would be like a screech in your ear.
Okay. So if I use, because I can only
Okay,
use it,
Gates.
I can only use it twice a day. So if I use one now, like what kind of vibe am I getting from this?
As you stare into the face of the individual before you, you open your consciousness and expand your mind through the will of Bane to feel out and identify forces of good and evil around you.
It's only 60-foot range too.
It's a 60-foot range.
It's like super judgmental.
You feel beside you a force of a somewhat gray, indeterminate morality that exists between the two planes, which you identify to be somewhat neutral. And as you turn forward to the individual before you, you sense a deep, throbbing bass of the evil.
Oh shit. You're feeling your cojones. Your cojones are like.
However, this individual also appears to be of a more lawful aspect, as the ringing
Ew.
matches the drum beats of war that you feel from the presence of Bane.
Because I want to.
So you would identify this person as lawful evil.
Got it. Just basically like
Darth Vader.
The eyes examine you and the blade as the smile continues. What was it exactly that you wanted before we...
So
you just
basically-
wanted it. You said you wanted to get the item identified,
Like
and any
completely.
items that Hyrone had identified as well.
Hiron, I don't know if he had an item or if
I
he
don't have
wanted
an
to buy
item. I just
something.
want to see what they have.
Oh, okay. All
Like
right.
he wanted to inquire, and I just I really want to figure out what exactly this dagger does. Because all I know is that it's like a dagger that does poison, but I don't know if there's any like extra benefits. If there isn't, then like I just want to get that out the way.
What is it? What's the word when you evaluate something in terms of sales? Like how much it might
Inspect
be?
or
Appraise.
Appraise.
The smile curves open, revealing the teeth in almost a Cheshire-like curve. So it's an appraisal and a possible sale for us this evening. Or pardon me, I believe it's midday. We don't get much sunlight down here, you know.
I kind of prefer it that way. But I,
Of
both
course,
of those seem
things done in the dark are the most lucrative.
Indeed. I shall assume that what happens down here is not reached by trade guilds or pirate kings or of the like.
The smile dissipates as the individual looks at you. All things here are kept completely and utterly confidential,
As they should be.
and we expect the customer base to keep things confidential as well.
Oh,
Can we trust you in this fact?
that is without saying.
Roll a persuasion check.
18.
The individual looks at you. The smile returns to its face. As the face itself, you can't determine the gender either. It's very ambiguous. Ambiguous to the race, ambiguous to the gender of the individual standing before you. However, the skin is very pallid, and the eyes are cloudy purple. And the eyebrows are a light blonde that makes them appear to not be there at all. Well then, in that case, what is it that I can get for you today? You would like your knife appraised, if I am not mistaken.
Aye, that is correct.
Well, each appraisal costs 200 gold pieces.
Without question, yes, absolutely. And I'm trying to take out a little bag and count it out. Put it on the counter. What the ass?
Such a conscience.
So I put the 200 gold on the counter.
At that, a shriveled hand emerges from the robe and begins stacking and counting the coins single-handedly into piles of 10. And slowly slides them back as they dissipate almost into thin air as they pass over the countertop.
Wait, what? Of course, I should be. Go on.
The emaciated hands extend forward, burned and crisp from years of chemical torture. May I examine your weapons, sir?
Absolutely. I'll pick it up from the counter, place it in her hand.
And place it in their hands.
In their hands. I don't know.
And the eyes begin mechanically extending over this. May I inquire as to where you acquired this item?
Acquire.
I'm gonna. Bassick looks it straight in like whatever eyes he can kind of see him.
Both of the purple eyes are looking directly into your soul.
He'll look right back at him and go, "If I'm being honest, I'll say I simply removed them from someone I dispatched a while back in Hillfield."
The eyes extend back down onto the dagger, and look back at you. And they say, and the voice says, I'm gonna need far more clarification than that, to be perfectly honest. Someone slain in Hillfjord.
Aye, a necromancer.
Could be from a necromancer in Hillfjord or Broadview.
Oh shit, Broadview.
You're not being honest.
Broadview prison, underneath Broadview prison.
Beneath Broadview
You
Prison.
take 10 points.
A necromancer beneath Broadview Prison, you say?
Aye.
Oh, well, in that case, then the hands examine it and bring it closer to the face. As it
Don't, it's poison. Don't
extends the
put it in your ears.
dagger,
Don't lick it. Do not lick it.
draws its tongue across the blade.
Oh, he's gonna die.
Oh, I'm here to... Well, he's made of shadows or something, so...
Bassick looks back at Chiron like,
I'm just kind of like...
Kyra's like, ooh, delicious.
He places the dagger, or they place the dagger back on the counter.
You can have it now.
This is a rather potent poison blade.
Are you gonna be okay? Because... I'm
You should
joking,
lick
I'm
that
kidding.
shit.
That was just a joke. Anyway.
Ha, ha, ha.
His tongue extends forth and he grips it and
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
slash across it and everything. As he tosses it to the side, it
The tongue?
dissipates in midair.
what the ass?
It's probably some sort of demon.
And he looks forward and he says, or they say, I'll be just fine, thank you very much. As you notice, a fresh tongue is speaking from their mouth.
Can I do like an arcane? I feel like Chiron's really interested in what he is.
He's like, whoa.
Okay, go ahead and roll another
Do
Arcana check.
Arcana check. That's a 12.
This individual appears to be under the effects of spells that touch on necromantic, but they're outside of the scope of necromancy. They're almost it's almost a whole separate school of magic to begin with. It just doesn't. It doesn't. The fact that he can yank a tongue out of his mouth and have another one there almost immediately.
Don't fuck with it.
There, like that goes outside of anything you know of healing spells, of necromantic spells. This is something almost mind blowing to you.
Ooh.
Tantalizing.
Oh.
What are you doing over there, buddy?
That's Caron.
So,
That's horrible.
essentially, the dagger itself has 20 charges.
Okay.
So, here's how it works. For each of the first attacks made with this weapon in a turn that successfully hit, you get 1d8 poison damage. And that's it.
Got it. That's badass. And then the rest of it works as a regular dagger.
Yes.
Cool.
So essentially, you have 20 first hits with that dagger before it is expended. And I would like you to do your due diligence to make sure that we keep track of that.
Yeah, I got it right here.
Does it regains charges? Does it not?
It does not.
No. So it's not
Will
like
it like completely disappear?
It's an applied poison.
Will it disappear?
Oh, so it's
so
not
I'll still have the
enchanted.
dagger by itself.
It's not enchanted.
okay.
It's poison applied on a blade.
But I'll still have the dagger itself, even after the without the poison.
Yeah.
After the swing charges.
Yeah.
Souvenir.
Boop.
Cool.
I want to look around and see what else they have here.
Snacks.
What are you rolling? A perception check?
Investigation.
Okay.
Well, can I also ask the thing? It's like,
Tomas. Porfa.
Señor del Diablo.
Man, you wear the same sweater every time.
Para mí,
I know,
para
man.
tú.
That's what I was saying, man. We're gonna do that
Well,
ugly
yeah.
sweater thing.
You gotta mix it up. You gotta throw us for a loop. You can't wear the same thing.
I wear the
No, I
same
like
thing.
the sweater.
I
don't
appreciate that you
blame
do
you.
appreciate that sweater, and I do too. No, legitimately. But
do you?
on the ugly sweater party, that's a classic.
I also
Yeah,
often wear
sweaters
this too because it's
I
normally
have
what I sleep at.
2 days off a
I'm
week.
about to start wearing.
Muchos
And
gracias.
I wear like the same pair of
You need
clothes.
to wear jeans. Jeans.
Well, I went to class.
Keep it
I get that.
So,
But
together. It's kind of
It
annoying.
means
What'd you roll for
one
investigation?
more than one.
12 also.
you see a series of potions sitting behind the counter. You also see beneath the layer of glass weapons of different types.
Magic type weapons.
Potentially.
Wow. Can I do an arcane check to figure out what the potions are?
Yeah.
I suck. 9. I do that. I did that
9.
last time.
You can
That's
tell
just-
that there's definitely healing potions here. There appears to be some lower level.
Well, why don't I just ask him?
You can also just ask
I'm
him.
just gonna ask him what the potions are.
The smile even gets a little bit more curled and otherworldly
I'm regretting my decision.
as the body or the individual just glides over to
But
them.
I also I ask him in such a way as that I got, because you already told me that some of them are healing potions. Like I asked him in such a way as not somebody who's ignorant, because I am also not entirely ignorant.
Roll a charisma check.
Why do I have like a?
Gracias.
Vamos, cerveza.
Es para mí.
14.
Es gracias. Por tu.
Thank you, my
My
man.
charisma check is 14, aka persuasion.
Yeah. You ask the individual in such a way where it doesn't appear. You say something along the lines of, "I see you have some healing potions, but I'm unfamiliar with a couple of these other ones. What do these potions do?"
Okay.
Face We have quite the selection. We have potions that boost your ability to climb, as he points to a couple of golden colored. Yes. When there are a couple of gold shimmering colored potions. We also have potions of a stronger healing sort, should that be what you require. And we have a potion that gives you the ability of giants.
What does that mean?
It gives you the strength of a giant. Were you a giant, however, you remain in your current size.
How much it cost?
Let me just make sure real quick, because I don't know off the top of my head.
The only way to ask in Spanish is cuánto cuesta, right? Is that the only way to say it?
¿Cuánto cuesta? ¿O cuánto vale?
What does vale mean?
It's like, vale is worth.
How much is worth?
Oh, value.
It's like saying, how much is it worth?
We ask in Hebrew, you say, how much does it come up to? Comes over, how much it comes up. So really strange.
You can say cuánto cuesta or cuánto vale.
¿Cuánto cuesta y how much? ¿Cuánto vale? How much?
Cuánto cuesta?
How much
How
is
much
it worth?
cost?
Yeah. There's a difference. It's like, how much is it worth? How much does it cost?
What's the value of it and how much does it cost? In Hebrew, you either say, how much is it? Or you say, how much does it come up to? No.
How much were you looking for? Well, you were looking for this
The healing ones, and the giant one.
Giant strength.
Do you feel like climbing is really important?
I don't feel like it.
I don't feel like I'm gonna be doing it.
It's 100 gold pieces
How much?
per potion. However, for the lesser potions, it's only 50 gold.
How many do you have for the healing ones? I don't feel like I need.
We have a fairly well-stocked cabinet for these. The basic healing potion, the one that goes for 50 gold pieces, we have 20 of those. And for the greater of the two, we have 10 total, and that will cost you 100 gold apiece. For the potion that gives you the strength of giants, we have one of a lesser value, worth 100 gold pieces. And then we have one for 500 gold, of a greater potency. We also have potions of resistance, potions of invisibility, potions of poison, of course. Our own personal Apothecarium Nocturnum brand of poison.
What does it do?
Well, in addition to 3d6 poison damage, which you don't know what the fuck I'm saying, it does a lot. The target must succeed on a DC 15 Constitution save.
Did you say 3 additional D6 poison damage?
It's you. If you drink it, you take 3d6 poison damage.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit, that can be used as a...
At the end of your turn, sorry. This concoction looks, smells, and tastes like the potion of healing or other beneficial potions.
How much is that?
It's 3d6 poison damage. And it's a DC 15 save. At the start of each of your turns, while you are poisoned in this way, you take 3d6 poison damage again. At the end of each of your turns, you can repeat the saving throw, and a successful save, the poison damage you take on your subsequent turns decreases by 1d6. The poison ends when the damage decreases to 0. So essentially, it takes you 3 turns to expel the poison from your system.
Can you put that on a weapon?
This appears to be something that you need to drink.
How much is it?
How much is it?
That I can part with for 500 gold pieces.
I'm assuming Basilic can hear.
However, you appear to be intrepid adventurers. If you sign up for our sponsorship program, I'll give it to you for 350 gold pieces.
I'll sign up.
Sponsorship.
And each subsequent purchase of our potent poison
Not Basilic. Basilic's all about.
I think I'm very intrigued
decreases by 50 gold per purchase, decreasing all the way to 100 gold per poison vial through subsequent purchases.
What is this
What is the sponsorship?
agreement?
Whenever you utilize our poison products, our fine alchemic creations, speak our name in whispers to our victims, to those witnessing your triumphs through the clandestine arts. Tell people about us, for fuck's sake.
So Basilic instantly is like, I like your star. I'll sign up.
What if we,
By
I
the
pull him
way,
aside.
You completed your purchase, correct? I'd also like to add 500 gold pieces for the repair of our statue.
No statue.
It's only fair. I kind of fucked it up.
Oh, the statue.
But, you know, nipples. They didn't look quite. Anyways. Yeah.
I want to talk to my friend, not with him. 'Cause he's
That's fine. Go ahead and speak.
Ew.
As I said, all is kept confidential.
What if we brought him into the whole situation? Because they're all very confidential anyway. He doesn't talk about nothing. He might give us a deal.
We do know that Lord Hexeldross does not like the more lawful side of things.
Yeah.
Really. Perhaps we
I'm sorry, what? No, like out of character. What did you just say?
Oh, he's
Lord Hex does not like
the more,
lawful?
like, lawful good is what I'm saying.
Lord Hex is very lawful evil.
Right. But I'm saying
He doesn't
what I
like
meant by
good stuff.
lawful.
He
is,
doesn't like
good.
Bergmeyer law.
he means
Yeah.
like things in
Okay.
that are
Like from
actually
our
the law.
perspective, I'm saying like the good side. Like,
Okay, cool.
That's what I'm
no,
trying to
I just wanted to. I'm sorry. I wanted to make sure you.
Because Basilic's
Because this
lawful
guy's
evil
also
too.
lawful. Isn't this guy lawful?
Yeah, from what the vibe that I
From what
got
you
is
got,
he's similar
so-
like me.
I feel like
When
he
I say
was-
lawful, I mean like goody, like the hero types.
You're thinking of lawful good.
Right.
Lawful good is goody is like Captain America.
Right, which is like due to the fact that like I've seen like Randall arrested and like the way that Basilic was approached about like Bane's son and all that, he gets the vibe that like and like everything that they went through in Hillfjord is kind of the vibe that like we're not really working on like the more light side of the spectrum. We're working more on like the darker side.
Yeah.
So like that's what he's getting at, is that like perhaps like maybe not the Pirate King so much because I don't know what he's like, but like
Don't
the trade
need
guilds
Defiant.
and stuff like that. And if we're trying to infiltrate that, Basilic just thinking like perhaps we might be able to make allies here to help us undermine what rules already.
Okay. All right. No, you're good. Because that's your mission anyway.
Mhm.
So go ahead and continue your conversation.
So
I don't know how to continue from here.
so
I just
Basilic
think
like
that
perhaps
happening.
perhaps you could use some allies here
Okay.
to help us undermine and sneak into certain alliances that will advance Lord
But that would mean
Hexeldross's
that would
agenda.
also mean we would have to tell this guy.
They're confidential.
That's what I figure, right?
We've not got much to lose.
Yeah.
Other than our lives, but
Okay.
correct. We might make an alliance here. I don't see. I think we have a lot to gain from this.
Okay, let's do it.
Take point.
Okay.
As you reapproach the counter, you see that it's just the face.
So I'm gonna approach it. I'm gonna approach the counter. This is my friend. Your sponsorship is very tempting indeed. And
It's a lucrative business opportunity.
indeed. What I'm looking for is allies. People of interest that I can trust and confide in confidentially as well here. We are trying to bring a more, how should I say, laissez-faire approach to the region.
So you say. Roll a persuasion check.
Open up.
I had fucking chips in my mouth. I didn't want to sneeze or something.
7.
Shotguns everywhere.
7.
Yeah,
Mine was worth.
that was not very good. I rolled a 3.
So you say.
If I'm being quite honest, and I shall be with you, as I do feel,
We appreciate your candidity.
Lord Hexodros would greatly appreciate any aid we can get working within.
Smile across the face.
Name dropped.
Roll another persuasion check.
Fuck yeah, 23.
5.
This is
I'm
our
not the one
fir-
talking.
In the background.
This
looking
is our
windows.
first interaction with agents of Lord Hexeldross the Cruel. We appreciate his methods. We welcome his presence within Murkmire. And business with you will be done in the proper sense. However, do you have any official documentation from your lord and master?
Oh god, I don't think we do.
Can you read thoughts?
Can I read thoughts?
Fuck yeah.
There's a spell telepathy. You might, if you can fucking
Thoughts
grow his tongue back,
are
you
an
might.
unregulated and unconfirmable thing. Thoughts can be
You don't have
altered.
any mission documents from the getting the.
They never gave us any
You
documents.
We
claim
didn't
to
even
be a
talk much.
representative of one who has been sanctioned by the city.
What if I hold out my my priest symbol, which would be the symbol of Bane,
Yeah.
and I tell him like I trained under Lord Boath, who serves under Hexeldross. I am a son of Bane. I am more than happy to provide more evidence of my lineage or my alliance if you prefer, but I assure you, Lord Hexeldross is who we work for, and he would not forget your service here.
Go ahead and check the Discord real quick for the insight check that was made. As the face stares at you.
What happened?
Not Tony, motherfuckers.
He did?
Yeah.
As I said before, we welcome Lord Hex's intersection in the city. Intercedence, I suppose, is another word you could use.
Intersection.
Intersection of what?
Man.
It's late.
It's like the intersection?
It is
That was
1:15
about to get
in
weird.
the morning.
It is holy shit.
However,
He came across a good spot.
we believe in your connection to Boath the Bloodspiller. And we allow you to be a business partner. you receive a discount of 25% to all potion purchases in the near future. However, delivery must be done through a most clandestine of means. Do you have a place where these deliveries can be made without notice?
Would our warehouse in the warehouse district suffice? Or would
You're not in the warehouse district, by the way.
No, I know, but I'm telling them we have a warehouse is what I'm trying to say.
You have a warehouse in the temple district.
Oh, that's where it is. Okay, so I'll tell him. That's what I meant to say. We have a warehouse in the temple district.
That could work, potentially. However, do you have a barge to deliver the goods and services?
I don't trust machine. Not quite yet, but we could make that an arrangement as part of our deal. And as soon as it is done, I will personally see to it that you are aware.
We are most pleased with this arrangement.
I am pleased as well, as will be Lord Hexeldross.
As we can see for your semi-boner through your plate mail armor.
Yeah.
And so, what would the servants of Hex like to purchase this evening?
Poison.
Yeah, I do want that poison. It could be handy.
Health potions, because they're dead, all of them.
25% off means that the poison itself, from us to you, will be a 75 gold pieces per potion.
Okay.
It was 100 before.
Okay.
The health potions were 100.
Oh, the health potions were 50 gold a piece.
So now
and then the upper ones, the second level ones, were 100 a piece.
Okay, so the upper level ones are now 75.
The upper level ones are 75. I thought you said poisons. My apologies. Poisons are also 75. Okay. Poisons and second level health potions are 75. Lower level health potions are now
50, so 37. 37 gold.
What's a quarter of 50?
37.
Quarter of 50 is not a 37.
Minus.
Okay, Basilic is gonna take out.
Or it's 37 is what's left over.
12. 30, okay, yeah.
37.50.
Yeah.
Basilic's gonna take out 1,500 gold. I'd like 10 of the 10 of the greater healing potions and 10 of the poison potions to start, as an act of good faith.
So 1,000 gold pieces for the lot.
I thought it would be 1,500 for the lot.
Those were both 75.
Right.
Oh, and
Times
you wanted
20.
10.
Because it's 10 and 10.
Oh yeah, it would be because it's the same price for both.
So it's 1,500 for the lot.
Okay, yeah, that works. Yeah, sorry, my
No, you're
apologies.
fine. I just wanted to.
You did advanced mathematics on me, and that actually totally makes sense because 7.5 times 2 is 15. I'm a dingus. Total dingleberry. Mathematics. Dingle Nation.
So were those potions were greater healing potions?
They are.
Okay, cool.
That's 44 plus 4 in healing per potion.
Yeah, that's pretty fine.
And the poison potions is 3d6 with a DC of 15 with 3d6 poison damage for subsequent turns until you expel the poison.
But you have to drink it.
But you have to drink it, yes.
Got it. Cool. And I put the 1,500 gold on the counter.
We appreciate your patronage. I believe your name is Basilic.
Indeed it is.
And you are Hyrone.
The F.
Wonderful. There's little that occurs in the city of Murkmire that we are not aware of.
I'm very fascinated with them.
What
should we call you?
Them.
Them?
You cannot determine the gender. It's very feminine and masculine in the vocals, and the face Does not. It's like there's no facial hair or anything. It's just eyes, eyebrows, a somewhat slender nose, and just like very average like humanoid facial features.
If I may, could we have a name perhaps to attach to our ally here?
You may refer to us as Xanthus. Xanthus of the Apothecarium.
Xanthus.
Xanthus.
Gotcha. Xanthus, it is with an utmost pleasure, and I do look forward to it.
As we have enjoyed your presence as well.
One last thing, I do enjoy this battle axe. But I was wondering perhaps you had something more of a sword fashion that would benefit me.
Are you requiring the use of a great sword?
More of a long sword.
A long sword. Well, it won't be as potent, but we have opportunities for you to acquire said items.
I would appreciate it.
Wonderful. It'll be an additional 500 gold pieces.
Without question.
Of course.
So
You drop the gold on the table. An emaciated hand grabs it from below, way below where an arm should be on this tall ass figure, and just rakes it in.
this guy is pretty wicked.
We don't have the item in stock that you're looking for. However, there is an item that was recently acquired from a rival of ours and transported to the upper echelons of the city, into the Cloud District itself. A long sword imbued with poisonous powers. You can find it in the northwest corner within one of the manses there. However, we do not know the name of your quarry. We do know, however, that this individual is rather fond of feathers in their cap.
Feathers in their what?
Cap.
I do appreciate that.
Yes.
A hand extends forward. While we enjoy and welcome your patronage, recompense for information is all but necessary for the continuance of our survival in this jungle of an environment. It's 100 gold per snippet of information.
Everything is so expensive.
Welcome to Merkmire, my friend.
I hand him the 100 gold.
They grab the 100 gold and stare at Hyrone.
You come from 100.
Only the most profitable of customers survive in this realm. You would do well to learn that. Servant of Hex.
Well, I have nothing left to ask.
Is that the conclusion of our business for the evening?
Carl,
Yeah,
you have
I don't really have any. We bought potions and stuff.
Did you want to ask for like some kind of like?
I don't think if they have any magic stuff here. It's like gonna be potions and stuff. That's what apothecaries usually are. I feel like. There's nothing like outrightly magic besides the potions, right?
It's very potion-y here.
Okay.
It's all chemical. Like,
Yeah.
Well, we still got a potion spell.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
is that this?
We will look forward to your representative within the fortnight.
It must be him.
We have to find a boat.
Yeah.
Person.
Alright, we'll figure it out.
A fortnight is 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So we got 2 weeks to get a barge.
Well, from all of us here at the Apothecarium, and from all of us here at Lords of Verathis, have a great night, ladies and gentlemen. That is where we will end things for the evening. We hope you enjoyed tonight's show.
We have like a dock area, and somebody's asked us.
What is that? Sunday evening, we will be doing our regular broadcast of War God's Hold. We will continue the second half of my level 18 Crucible battle. Level 19 should be, oh gosh, I believe it's Kobe will be DMing for us. And wouldn't you know it, for the level 19 encounter, Eric from Verathian Sagas will be joining the crew. So he will be playing with us. We do not know yet what character he will play. He's going to make one from scratch and level it all the way up to 19. And it's going to be enjoyable for all of us because of how much of a clusterfuck it'll be. It'll be great. It'll be entertaining. And we'll see you on Sunday night. As I said before, from all of us here at Lords of Verathis, ladies and gentlemen and everything in between, have a wonderful rest of your evening. Enjoy your weekend. And we see you on Sunday night.
On one hand, I have multiple 20 skills.